Hello everyone. Hello Walid. Hello Red. How are you? Welcome to today's live where we'll do some Dawn Academy. Hey Gonzalo. Hello. I need to fix my webcam. I moved it a bit to clean things. So I wanted to do the live with my new mic, but I think it's gonna arrive while we are live, so would I love to test it during a live stream instead of a video. How is everyone doing? How is your Tuesday going? For me it was a short, let's call it a short night, not the best night of my life, so I'm a bit tired today. But I'm excited about the new expert mode or expert system, whatever, experts. And we kind of know what they do now. They are actually pretty insane, so it's like pets but a lot better in some ways. So let's do Intel very quickly. Let's give some time for people to join. I'll actually promote the stream a bit. Let me know if the music is not too loud. I'll explain, Gonzalo, I'll explain. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. So I'll play it together as well, so you will be able to see it in action. So that's only available to state 1, 1, 2, I mean there is no state 1 anymore, so 4 I think to state 195 basically. So that's very limited right now, but it's gonna be available to more states soon, I guess. I hope so. I hope they don't make it like a late game, too much of a late game thing. I really think it would be great early game. So that's all sorted. We all good here. Let me just check Alan's mob and then we'll start. I just need to copy paste the stream, maybe on Discord a bit. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know if people promote live stream actually. I might not do it because that's video, so that's not live stream. So we're gonna start. Hey Reds, hey Xen, we'll start in a few minutes. So for Gonzalo and everyone that missed it, so they did that new game mode that they released yesterday, and that you can play on some of the states, right? So it's a new building in your city, so it's kind of in between the kind of the buildings you can level up and the one that you can, but they are kind of different kind of buildings. It's called the Dawn Academy, so you get some kind of a stamina. So you see that you get it 2 times a day, and at midnight you get like 20. So you get 10 2 times a day with Intel missions, and you get 20. You done that more? Maybe you get 40 or 30. I forgot how much you get, but that's what you get in a day basically. You get 70 in a day. I used one for video yesterday or something like that. But you get 60 per day, and then I got 10 from yesterday. So that's how it works. So you get 60 out of 100, so you can nearly collect, you know, it for 2 days. And you can get some using gem. It's 1,000 of gems per 5 you buy. So that's 4,000 gems per day. So that's a lot. And basically what happened is with that kind of think of it as stamina, you can play different tracks. So you are with Baiti and his motorbike, and you can go in different tracks. And the one on the left, the frontier track, need these currencies which you have to buy, or the game will give you a tiny bit of them from time to time. So there is the paid track, and there is the free track that you can do with Baiti, and that you can get, you know, 60 events per day. And let's play a bit together. So let's start very slowly. And the track itself is Baiti on his motorbike. And when you play, so you go to next stop, there is either a bit of a story unfolding, so to collect the experts. So we unlocked the first one yesterday, Cyril, and today we have started to unlock. So we unlocked yesterday Cyril, and it's a level 20 already, and today we start to unlock Agnes. And to unlock Agnes, you need to do to have events in the game in the track using your stamina that give you a reputation, or they call it Affinity, right? And once you reach 1,000 Affinity with one expert, you will unlock her. So you unlock them one by one, or, you know, we don't know for the other ones because spenders start to see them, but I don't. So far I did because I wanted to showcase, and it's not a city I'm using, like it's my state 6 city. I'm not playing it for a year or 6 months, or I'm rarely playing it. I just play it to test contents when it's not available on all states at once. Hey Lynn, welcome. That's put. You might have forgotten about it by the time it's on your state. Yes, it could be. So it could be. So we play basically. We use what they call how they call it, track supplies, right? And every time we use one supply, we move to one adventure. So next up, it costs 1. I never had a track that costs, you know, more than 1. So see, we are meeting Lydia. So Lydia, she's an herbalist, or she's the one collecting rare plants. So we met her yesterday, and you have a bit of a dialogue. So good to see you again, Explorer. What brings you all the way out there, Lydia? So it's kind of the same event all over again, but she's looking for rare plants, and we'll tell her, yes, okay. You know, we'll get you rare plants. And when you get some of these events, you can see the history of what you've done, right? So you can see that we are improving Agnes, that's the second hero. So you get some shards to improve, some books to improve some skills, but we will go through it, and it will all make sense. I like it. It's cool. welcome then. So yeah, so it's that's the character we are trying to unlock right now. That's Agnes. So we might get some affinity with Agnes. So thank you, my friend. While Mia prepared the material, I'll work on assembling the prototype. So we are doing something with Mia. I forgot what. It has to do with the volcano, I think. The story is around the volcano, but I don't want to spoil it too much. It's not nothing big, but you know. So there is someone, that's a survivor, that's the first lady we've met. And they say that the orphanage needs bread and medicine. Please, the kids need your kindness. So we'll give them some supply and see what we get to give him. So we get some books, and the books are used to improve the spells of the skills of heroes, and we'll look in a moment. So yeah, there are 4 experts, and I put all of their skill on my Discord, and we'll play a bit, and then I'll explain all the experts. I just want to see what we unlock. So we got lucky. So lucky means basically when you play events, routine is you have the regular rewards. Lucky, you have a bit more reward. A stroke of luck, you have even more rewards. And when you have ultimate luck, so 1% of the time you get a lot more rewards. So it seems to just impact the... I don't know if you have special events. It's not clear from the description. We looked at it yesterday, but you get better rewards when you meet someone. So the deer, it's not really a deer. I don't know how they call it in the game, but it's starving, so we give it food. We too decided to be nice. And for that we got some books. Yeah, then I looked a bit at Shield King Shield now he is called. replay like from the live stream to kind of look at reports, but he's going through reports very quickly, and it's an 8-hour stream, so I did not want it to kind of, you know, watch the full 8 hours. But it looked like to me he was reviewing reports after the battle, and he was going through them very quickly, so I kind of had a peek, and he was basically saying that everyone used Mia when they are Gen 11, right? And Mia is Gen 3, so I shared that with our rally leader, so they can have a peek at it and understand a bit more. But that, you know, that's a good. So one of the things that's interesting is that you are meeting heroes like purple, blue, and Gen 1, 2, 3. You are meeting them, so I'm assuming it might be available, you know, around Gen 2, 3, whatever, because we did not meet Gen 4 heroes or beyond, right? So by that we can estimate roughly that's gonna be around Gen 1, 2, 3 that you get it, you know, 2, 3 maybe. So I don't know when it will be available on a new state, but you know. So we get the cooking, so they are reusing a lot of the previous events. So we have the wheel with Mia's Fortune, we have some cooking to do, and there are like little quest mini games, and you can get some rewards, right? So see, we got some of the books. And the next big thing for us that will be to unlock Agnes. I don't think I can do much more until I unlock Agnes, but we are meeting Cyril, so the first expert we unlocked. So have you heard, Natalia does not approve of hunting, of our hunting trips. She thinks that there are better ways to deal with dangerous beasts. She calls herself a friend of nature, so it's not entirely unexpected. So there is like a shadow beast we don't know about, that seems to be a mechanical beast that's attacking cities, and that's hurting villagers and survivors, right? So we are with Cyril. She's a bear hunter, but that's why she's buffing bear traps rewards. We are hunting the shadow beast that seems to be like a mechanical bear, basically. That's kind of the story so far. That's the main story so far. Well, most survivors aren't like her. They can't commune with beasts, most of which can never be tamed, no matter how hard we try. Okay. So somehow Molly is not happy. And because we met Cyril, we increase a bit our XP. That's XP with Cyril. So she's an expert. Sometimes I will call them heroes, but they are not heroes you can have within your march. You cannot start rallies with them or start marches with them. They are more like pets. They are in the background and they are giving you buff. And we have some Snowbuster to do after. I need to not forget about that. I did not play Snowbuster today. I think I did 4 levels to increase a bit my gear on my main, and we need to play Snowbusters. So people of New Arcadia. New Arcadia is the new city that Agnes is leading, where we are here to witness an historic moment, the birth of the world's first perpetual engine. Oh, so they were looking to build the perpetual engine, which is probably... I'm actually not sure. I'm not really an engineer kind of guy, so I don't know where we are in terms of building perpetual engines. I might have heard about it in a conference one day, but that was too long ago for me to remember. It can roll forever without any fuel. Now let's switch it on. So let's see what they say. The things really move like a perpetual motion machine. How did Aegis? So I don't know. I forgot who is Aegis. Do it, especially since I don't see anywhere to put fuel. Mass production of these machines will be possible soon. So something that's really interesting, like it seems to introduce what could be new buildings, new technologies, new fire crystal shard kind of stuff, right? We are building an engine. There is a mechanical shadow beast that we are hunting and trying to understand who made it. There is that perpetual engine. There has something to do with the volcano. So yeah, we are kind of following. I think they're introducing, like they went. They did a lot of quests. You know, if you play some other kind of game, you have quests. They give us a lot of lore about the game and the new characters compared to what they've done so far. It's not a lot, but compared to what they've done so far, it's a lot. So everything we see and we witness is a hint of what could be, you know, happening, I guess. But then what's surprising about that is like 77 could not use Mia themselves. Like it's a 6-hour battle. So like like these guys are smart. They are playing for a very long time. I mean, they have been seeing SVS and battles and things like more than everybody else. They are beasts, you know, they have deep understanding about the games. and they could not counter it with Mia as well. So I did not watch it all, but I'm a bit confused. So I'm a bit confused, Lins, with that. It felt to me, I did not keep track closely, but it used to be a monthly event for fishing tournament, but I kind of have the feeling that we have it often. Is it every 2 weeks? So basically, my guess I didn't pay attention, so that's my bad. But my guess was we will have we'll have once a month, every 4 weeks we'll have fishing tournament, and 2 weeks later we will have Snowbuster. So Snowbuster will be every 4 weeks as well, and then in between we will have Frostfire Mine, Crazy Joe, in the weeks where you don't have either fishing tournament or either Snowbuster. But I did not keep track of it, so. So mass production of the machine is available soon. Okay, so let's see. So we get some shards, we got a lot of XP. So we are building that, however they call it, the perpetual engine. So we have the botanist again. So Lydia is the botanist. So she's, it's always the same dialogue with Lydia. It's like, we are keeping an eye out on the plants. She's asking us for plants. We are keeping an eye out for plants. We never collect some. We never give her some. That's one of the things you can find. It's a hot spring, so you can chill and relax and go out with your bike. Let me know if the music is a bit loud. It feels to me, but it might be my headset. So hot spring is just giving you some reward, and these are XP, but we'll talk about that in a moment for anyone that did not follow. So lucky, so we get a bit of a better event or better rewards, and we are meeting a merchant. I'm a merchant from far away. I cannot find the road to the nearest city. So we found that guy already. Let's see what happens if we don't help, because I don't care about that account. If we don't help, yeah, we still get something. I think if we help, we got la 50, and if we don't, we get la 30. So maybe you get a bit more if you are kind. Basically, that could be. So we encounter Cyril again. So. As the hunter of wild beasts, I'm strangely having to confront more and more bandits. So okay, we already had that one, so it does not seem to be a quest. It's just telling you there are more and more bandits. And so I guess the quest with Cyril is finished, and I don't know, like there are 30 events or 50 events or whatever, and every time you do next stop you have a chance to basically meet of one of these events. For us, it's the second time we got Snowbuster on 948, so I'll be playing it after. Okay, so we found the friendship tournament, which is us fighting Logan or Patrick, and you will see it's not really a fight. See, like Patrick, it's Sergey, sorry. Sergey, started to win. So it was a stroke of luck. So like an event gives you 30 to 50 books, and when it's a stroke of luck, this one it's like you get 100, and when you get ultimate luck, you seem to get 200 books. So that's kind of doubling the amount, and that's kind of doubling the amount as well, and that's somewhere in the middle, I guess. That's a bit more rewards. So we encountered a very relaxed Alonso. That's about fishing. For Alonso, we'll have a chance to fish. So what's going on in the fishing thing is you get all these fish that seems to be the same. You get 10 of them, right? And they have something inside, right? So, but I'll go to the bottom just in case there is something special at the bottom. But the last time we had nothing special at the bottom. All the fish had the same colors. Maybe the ones at the bottom are better, I don't know. But they all have the same colors, and there was no rare items. But you get something in the fish, and you get 10 books per fish. So that's 100. That's okay. And you have an auto. If you're a whale and you don't care about all of that, you just have an auto feature. You seem distressed. Can I help you with anything? I'm still a bit skeptical about the engine. Can it truly run endlessly? Plus, there could be a spies hiding in the city. Revealing it publicly might. Don't worry about security. We only invite those we trust and the nearby factory. It's making our first batch of machine. So basically Baiti is worried about either it's not working or there are some spies. So you can assume that it's gonna go wrong at some point because Agnes is always overconfident in whatever she does. Given its complexity, it is sending them a prototype plus blueprint. Can you hand it to the transport captain? He knows what to do. Okay. Yeah, I think it does. Do you want to try for a bit? We can do a few, right? And see what happens. So let's do 5. Auto manage option and minigame. So you see, I should have clicked on it, right? You can actually, right? So let's see what happens. So auto track is producing at double the speed. So bandits, we just kick their butts. We don't even do it. Like we have people doing it for us. So Philly approaches. We got a lucky event, Patrick, so it's about cooking again. So see, I believe if you do auto, I'm not sure, I assume it's completing the event perfectly, right? I'm assuming it's completing the event perfectly. Otherwise you are wasting something, right? And it's easy enough to complete the event perfectly. So we're lucky again. So Cyril again. So Cyril is having us to cook as well. So yeah. But that's, you know, like the variety of event is not crazy, to be honest. It's gonna get old very quick. That's why you have the auto hunt, and they might want to do that a bit faster, to be honest. Okay, so we've done our auto. You get, you know, that kind of events where you can, you know, you have a free-to-play track, which will get some XP. These are XP, and you get a pay-to-win track. So we looked at that yesterday. You know, we'll talk about all of that a bit later. We'll play for now. That'll catch up everyone that needs to. Yeah, I think you can. I think the auto is not available immediately, but you can actually skip it. I think I'll do it one more time live. Also, so that's a mini game that we have to follow the boat, and you guys tell me where it is. So where it is? Is it left, middle, or right? I don't know if you. I gave you enough time to follow. So I have an idea. The chance for me is like, because the stream has a delay, you know, I can do it live and then I watch the stream on the other screen and I can see them moving again. So I have double the chance. So let me know what you think. Middle, right, left, left, right, middle. So Lynn lost track of it. At least, you know, you can say randomly. I know where I click, but I know where I'm clicking. But yesterday I got it wrong, so I got the first one easily and I got it wrong the second time. Nobody else? Middle. Gonzalo is right, it's middle. This one was easy. I think the other, like, it stopped moving and stuff. So the boat is a lot of Affinity. Affinity is like a reputation. I don't know if you play some other games, but for me I played a lot of games with reputation, like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. And so it's really feel like a really like a reputation. They call it Affinity, but that's the same thing. I'll show you Xen, but you can level them up. Think about pets or think about heroes, right? It's kind of the same. So you can level them up, and that's leveling one of their main skill, and then you have 4 other skills that you can level up with research. It takes research time. You can use general speed ups as well, and you can use the books, the little blue books that we had. So we can spin the lucky wheel, I mean not the lucky wheel, but the Mia's wheel, but it's kind of the Cassia House style. You have only one attempt, and you know they are like very big. They are very big stuff, right? So you can see the new research speed up. They're called learning speed ups, and they're only used to train to improve skills. And you can use general speed up for this. Like that's XP, that's increased affinity, so 100 affinity. the boats are 1000 affinity, and the little sometimes I get a little blue medal that is an item. It's like 10 affinity. So you get. And I'll do bear trap as well. Yes. So I have bear trap in an hour from now. So we have bear trap to do. We have a bit of snowbuster, and we have that to finish as well. So that's why I'm not chilling too much doing it. You know, I still have things to do tonight. So Lydia, again, Lydia is the herbologist, like herborist. She wants herbs. We are about to start a hunt. Care to join? Exactly, that was what I was hoping for. So we have a battle. That's the first one and the second time I got that event. And somehow it's always Logan. We are fighting, and they are using, you know, they are using Labyrinth. So some of these things look a bit cheap, if I'm honest. Some of these things look a tiny bit cheap. But that's 300 XP. That's XP with her. I'm not sure the XP on YouTube. I don't know what it means. Like, you get a ranking. I don't know if you can get anything with that, to be honest. I don't know if it's really giving you. So Survivor, I'll donate supply like always. So we should compare similar missions and see, you know. Next time I have the donate supply, I won't. So we got lucky, we got a bit of a better reward. So it's again, we fight the beast. So last time we did not give food, we had 30, and this time we give food, we have 50. So if you are nice, you get 20 more XP books, which is, you know, why not? There is no point to be mean. So I think, you know, it's kind of this little thing, like Twitch have the same things. Like you get points for viewing someone, and sometimes you can buy emojis and things, but I don't think you can buy anything on YouTube. I don't think I can have custom emojis and stuff. I might find out soon. Like the next unlock for me on your YouTube side is 1000 subscriber, which, you know, we are 980. So then at 1000 I can apply to like be partners with YouTube and stuff and have more stuff, but I don't really know how it works. So Lydia again, I'm maybe a bit bored with Lydia. So Hot Spring again. But is gonna have rest. So, you know, the auto, because you get 60 of these per day, right? So that's gonna be. And I wish we can continue the story, because I really want to unlock Agnes, and it seems that I'm not sure I will actually unlock Agnes today, because we don't see her a lot. So a stroke of luck, so that's 6% chance to happen, I think. So we have the friendly arena, friendship arena. So we are meeting, you know, Sergey again, but Sergey is you know, he doesn't know how to fight somehow. Sergey is weak. So let's do. I'll do auto trek for double speed and auto use on items. Okay. Let's do 10 of these, see how it works. So that's my mission. So okay, so I gave the blueprint to the transport captain, so he can actually see. Let's see what happens with the start fishing. So yeah, it's it's auto-completing, but you kind of still have to fish. If you don't, I'm not sure you get 10 out of it, you know? So okay, that's really, yeah. I'm not sure it's auto-completing all kind of games. I have some doubts about that. But you know, you get, seems to get 10 per fish. That's the third time we have the event, and you always get 10 per fish. So we have the bandits, we'll beat their butts. Kick their butts. But even at double speed, you know, it's gonna get a tiny bit. Okay, so that's I wanted to see what's happening with the transport captain. So let's see the start cooking, how it works, but I'm pretty sure I'll have to do it myself. So yeah, you can do it auto, but you kind of have to watch, right? So that's a new hero. That's hero number 3. So that's the risk with the autocomplete, is like you kind of not follow what's going on. So Ogler is hero number 3. Oh, no fight. Okay, so let's catch up. Let's stop and let's catch up. We have 20 to go. Lydia again, blah blah blah. Go to hell, Lydia. So you can see what's going on, right? So we have Ogler. So you stumble into what seems to be an argument between two warriors. The survivor leaves and never turn back. So that's Ogler. You've met Ogler, the of Arena coach frame. So it's like an Arena hero. It boosts everything you do in Arena. We'll look at that in a moment. So I'm starting to unlock him, to unlock the third one. But nothing happened. There was just an argument between the two and the left. And for the transfer captain again is okay, so the Pantheon dude, they stole the perpetual motion machine. So we need to meet Agnes again to be able to kind of handle that, right? So that's why we saw the captain again. So let's see if we can see Agnes again today. So Natalia is not happy again, so that's we already had this one. So Phaeton, like these are the mercenary prestige dudes, right? So when you have the mercenary prestige event, these are these dudes. Sorry for that. So they want a perpetual motion machine, so I'll give them one. Okay, so that's a bit weird, right? So they want one, so they'll give them one. But they want to get back the blueprint, I guess. So we have to get to meet the bandits outpost. So we're gonna ask the bandits for help, it seems. Phaeton just as much as their enemies are ours. Okay, so like the bandits are enemies with the Phaetons, and we are enemies with the Phaetons. So we are asking the bandits to help us. So my enemy, you know, of your enemy is my enemy, something like that. I forgot the saying, but you get what I mean. Okay, so that's the quest, guys, and I hope we have enough today to see a bit of that, because we are still missing a few points for Agnes to unlock Agnes. Because I don't think I can do much more without unlocking any new hero. So fancy log, definitely old Empire craft machine could be trap. I think last time we disarmed. The second or third time we have it, so this time we break open, and that's pretty good. 150 is actually pretty good. Like Zen is saying, like the stream, guys, it really helps, you know. So that's the bandit captain, so that's the quest line. You know, it's not just for me, whoever you like and support on YouTube, you know, likes, comment, all of this stuff is telling the algorithm it's a good content, and the more you do, the more it will be shared to new people, right? So that's how kind of people can grow and get discovered. So subscribing to the channel as well is really important. Things like that. So if you want to help, you know, cost nothing. I know I don't do it myself often. It's just because I don't think about it. So I understand if you don't, and that's okay too. You don't have to. Damn it, we are so close. That engine should be ours. Strange. Bedfellows, aren't we? Tell Agnes the good news. We will help you with the Phantom 14 return. So they'll help us get that, and we'll give them a machine, I guess. I'm not sure what they want to do with that perpetual machines, to be honest. So Lydia, let's see what's next. So Olger, so that's the Arena dude. So that's the third hero. I just need one real man, someone with fire in his belly. How about you, explorer? Ever wanted the glory and the golden glory of the arena? How much gold are we talking about here? The glory is the gold. Anyway, I need a team of 5. 3 might be okay. 2 plus you. Got any friends interested in being a hero? So these dudes are recruiting for arena, and we slowly unlock Olga. Yeah, of course. Of course, they like the chat. Give up now, bandit feels, and I might just let you leave. Wait a minute. So that's not the quest. That's a regular bandit, I think. But we have someone with us, right? We have another character with us here that we don't know who is yet. I see that you are a soldier, sir. As are your men. Truly against you, the bandits stand no chance at all. So that's the first actually expert that we will unlock. I don't know, it seems that we don't get to know him yet, but that's the first expert. And this guy is a whale, the crazy whale expert. He gives crazy stats and boost to whale. That's insane what he does. It's probably very expensive to max him out as well. They are an undisciplined mob that never saw they never saw a mistake they did not want to make. Our tactics, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm sure nearby city will appreciate you making the road safe again. By the way, I'm Baiti, explorer with the Dawn Alliance. Romulus. So that's clearly the fourth expert for what I've seen from spenders that basically shared a bit of what they unlocked. For days, we have thoughts. Our brothers separated by the bandits' initial ambush. Tell me if you see them. We are encamped eastward. So they have a camp somewhere. And we get all the heroes. So now you can see that we start to work on all of them at once. For us, we start to have a heat wave coming back in where I'm living in France. Hello, Starfinger. Hello, welcome. We start to have the heat wave coming back. So we had a chill last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we have a heat wave coming back. So that's not that cool, but we are in the, you know. Frontier Trek is pay to win, of course. It will always be pay to win. Yeah. It's a mobile game. If you don't want to have a pay to win war game, you know, play on PC. Don't go to mobile. I'm sure there are some on mobile, but not that kind of game. That kind of game is really meant to make you spend and stuff. But it's still fun, I think. I still enjoy it playing as a not a big spender. This is the kind of architectural marvel I get to design in my spare time, friend. So we don't see anything, right? And may it bring as many benefits to your city too. So we don't know what he's talking about because there was nothing to see on the screen. So a giant on the earth stubborn upon your path. It's hungry, so we give it food. We get more rewards when we have people. Yeah, but for me, I like to build cities, so that's the issue, right? I like the city building kind of aspect. I don't really like Call of Duty and these kind of things. I don't really like that. So we are in a blizzard. It's gonna pass. We get some XP. We have a stroke of luck. So we are meeting Gina. Gina's mercs, so mercenaries are nearby. So that we never had yet. So, hey Explorer, we have been tasked with taking Joe's camp on the northwest hill. So that's we are attacking a Crazy Joe basically. So we either suggest flanking their camps, or suggest supply sabotage. What do you think? What do you think? We shall do. That's why streamers are asking questions to, you know, to their chats. So you guys answer and YouTube's like it. Good job on the personal record for Bear 300 mil. Good job, good job. We'll do Bear later. I'm not gonna push it very hard because I don't want to, but there is no point, I think, unless all the wells are on. So flanking, or we supply sabotage on Crazy Joe. Sabotage, okay. You guys are very nice. Thank you very much for the support. So we got 2 sabotage. 2 sabotage, so let's go. So set up a blockade on their supply route. When they desperate, they will abandon the hill themselves. Okay. Brilliant. That's let us take the place of okay. Yeah, I'm not sure that's what the smartest move to do. I don't know if that's many books. I think you can get 100 with flanking, but we need to test that. At some point, I guess we will know how to get most of the rewards from each of the events, right? Are you sure the soldier you met were wearing the same uniform? If you've told us the truth, we are in your debt, we will go now. So we're meeting marksmen that are happy to meet us. Not sure what's going on. So we see Chloris, so that the food gathering hero, and she's apparently a very amazing hunter, according to the hunter master, which is Cyril. So Hot Spring again, come on, I really wanted to unlock Agnes, but it feels like now you kind of unlock other heroes randomly. And I get the paid track, whatever, the other track is maybe a bit more rewarding because that's a spender one. Like fishing, you know, like when you fish on the other one you get better reward. I still find it hard to believe that the bandits stole all our provision, even the food we needed for the next few days. So we can share food with them, or we can actually send them to Romulus. We'll send them to Romulus. He wants people. That's 30, so I think the other option was better. When you get 30, you know, I think you can get a bit more. So we need to offer help. That's more rewards for sure. Come on, come on, come on. We need to unlock. We need to meet. That's Lydia again. I don't want to see you again, Lydia. Go away. So let's do the last few. Stroke of luck. So Romulus again. More fights ahead. Romulus distinctive infantry against the bandits. So it's not Romulus himself, but that is infantry. So they'll try to kill us. We fight and we kick their butts. So somehow Logan is one of the villains as well. We tend to attack Logan a lot. Don't really ask me why, but that's what's happening often. So that's some shards for Romulus. Okay, so that's good. So we'll talk about shards and we'll look a bit at what we can do with all the currencies for people that missed the yesterday's stream. We needed man, but nothing interesting. And we finish with the stroke of luck. Maybe we have one more. So a cooking gang of bandits is showing off up ahead. It's time to humble them. So that's Hydra Araldr. Kneel before the mighty Hydra, blah blah blah. Hand over your foods. So do we challenge him for a duel or do we just go and smack him basically? What do you guys think we should do here? Yeah, I don't know if many people actually like Logan, I agree. It's kind of one that everyone skips. While Mia, you know, you can use Mia for Bear forever, and people just use one Tyrant with Mia on Gen 11. So you know that they are the same generation, right? So duel or swinging? Yeah, I'm kind of more toward the duel, to be honest. I'm more of a duel in that case. Because he has an axe and a shield, and you know I have a gun, so that usually go go better that way. Ganging up of people, real classy. Since you are so legendary, Hydra, whatever. Why do you fight me 1-to-1? Salut Koku, Zoku ou Doku. Bienvenue, bienvenue. You got guns, punk. Let's do this, just you and me. So you dodge and wave around their head, blah blah blah. Okay, we kick their butt, we got 100, so that was probably the best choice. And that's the last one for today, guys. And we did not unlock Agnes, so that's really disappointing. Because I'm not planning to stream tomorrow. Maybe I should. We try to unlock Agnes tomorrow. So I'm running out of supply here. I'm running out of supply. The next supply, like we saw, will be at reset. I'll get 20 at reset, then I'll get 10 at 8, and I'll get 10 at 20 at 16 UTC, and then I can get another 20 for 4K gem. But that's all of that is tomorrow, and that's in 8 hours from now, 7 hours from now. So that we cannot do the Tundra track. So that's the free-to-play track. The Frontier track is a bit better, it seems, but it's a pay-to-win. So I got some yesterday. I could do some stuff in there yesterday, but I don't got any. And somehow you can have one of the heroes to assist you, and maybe you get more. Maybe you get more. So we got some achievements, so let's see what we have. That's a common expert sigil, so that we take. And then we got some of that. Okay. Okay, so let's look at what we can do now. So the treks are gone for today. We're gonna get 60 chances to progress tomorrow again over the course of the day. So that's the building, that's where it's located on the map. So you have your Dawn Academy here. What I've seen is like when you unlock another hero, the academy is expanding. So the way it works with what they call it in academy is these experts, they are not, if I call them hero, you can translate that to expert, right? They are like pets. You can improve them, you can improve their skills and stuff in a bit different way than pets, but they have XP and stuff, and they give you buff, but these buffs are not active, they are passive, they are always on. So let's look at what we got, so we can give you an overview. So the first hero that you have, Cyril. So Cyril, what you could look here, she has levels, right? And the levels are based on they give you some stuff, so they call it relationship, right? So that's where you use your affinity to increase your heroes, and there are 11 level. So when you are intimate, you get 6.6% attack, and you get one skill level 11, right? You get that skill level 11, and that skill, what it does on Cyril, it's crazy. It's giving you bear hunt damage point for yourself only. So you will do more damage on bear hunt. I mean more points for your damage on bear hunt, and it goes up to 30% when you max it out. So that's 30 more percent. So we don't know exactly how it works. If it's only on your march or if it's on all the marches that you send out. The way I understand it is like it will be more points on all the marches that you are sending out. So that's when you start to be around here like 15-18%, you can do a lot more bear damage. Guys were talking about bear, and that you can really boost your damage, I think. So that's really good, and that you get that skill, it's auto leveled up every 10 level of XP. So XP, I cannot do it right now, but XP will be from 3 items. I hope they are in my backpack, so I can show you. These are 3 items that give affinity. It's XP, right, for the follower. So you get that, you get the combat that give 10, you get the fiery arts that they give 100, and you get the bows that give 1000. So these, and you can buy these, right, or you can get them for free. So that's how you progress XP. But when XP is when you reach every 10 levels, so level 10, 20, 30, 40, you need to go to relationship advancement, and you need some shards to unlock. And actually we can do it, so we can play a bit today, so that's really good. You have shards per hero, and like on any other game mode in Whiteout, you have shards, general shards, right, you can use. So if we do that, we have more attack, we have a third skill of Hunter's Heart, and we have Scavenging, which is a new skill that we'll see in a moment. So I'm basically unlocking, so you get all of that. You see I'm level 21, so I could basically, so you see, yeah. let me see. Use tracks and gift, right? Okay, so gift is here. I was like so weird. So how much that's a lot. That's actually a lot. So let's give one. So that's level 23. Let's do 5 by 5. So that's level 25, 26, 27, 28. So I'm gonna focus on one hero for now to unlock all the skills because I don't really care about that account anyway. So now she's level 30. So we used nearly all we could as a free-to-play to get her to level 30. So relationship advancement will be 15 of these, and I got 14. So I cannot level her up more. But that could be something we consider, right? And right now we got 4 and near 5% attack on all troops, so it's a plus, it's additive. So if I had 1000 attack on my march, now I will get 1004.95, right? That's what I will get. So that's the overall stat that I got from her. So let's look about, so now my skill is level 3, so now I get 6%. So it's kind of climbing slowly, but then it's 9, then it's 12, it goes 3 by 3. So the last levels are a bit more interesting. They are a bit more interesting. So if you look at the skills, what she does is the first one is improving the rally capacity for bear hunt. So she's boosting bear hunt. She's specialized in hunting bears with a wolf, with a dog. So a dog is hunting bears. Everything is okay in this game. You know, I don't know if your dog is hunting bears, but I never had a dog, but I'm not sure I would have seen that. So the way it works, you have 4 skills and you unlock them, you know. You see that this one needs level affinity 3, need casual affinity 1, so that's probably level 5 or 6, something like that. So you will need to use the shards and you will need to use the XP, the affinity to level them up. And you can level up some skills. So you see we've done some yesterday. So there are 2 things to level up the skills. You have the books, as you can see, and there is like some XP you can train as well, learning XP. So the way it works, you go here and you train level XP, right? You train level XP, so I need 27. I need 27.6 to level up, and I can, in 23 hours, I get 83k. So if I can start, for example, I can use speed up, so I have some. And if I don't have speed ups, I can use general speed ups, right? So that gave me XP on my skill, and now because I got XP on my skill, I can actually start to use the books to level it up. So you need to do first the XP, then you do the books, and then you need to be more than level 2. So you cannot just rush the skill. You have to invest in the hero with your affinity, right? So because I'm stuck, I need casual 1, I need acquaintance 3, I need casual 1 or acquaintance 3, which is, if we go here, we are acquaintance 2, so that's level 30, and casual 1 is level 40. So to keep going, I need to level up that a bit. So I cannot do it for now. But I can start learning. So you know, that's gonna, because there is no point to use speed ups anyway. Like that was kind of a way that just to show you. But you see, I got extra books. So the books are used to level up the skills. You even know the name of the breed. So she's teaching people in your city. That's why she's giving you buff. Do you think we will get points in SVS for upgrading? I don't think so. I don't think so because there was no update and no mention of that. I wish there will be, like pets, but it took them quite a while to do that. Usually when they did Mithril, it took them quite a while to add Mithril to all events, so this will be delayed. So if you care to make points in SVS, you will have to accumulate, and I'm suggesting not to accumulate on such thing because you will get more rewards, and we'll talk about it in a moment. So this one is more rally capacity. So that's quite nice. 120k, that's another player joining a rally. There are 10 levels and it's 30k per level, so that's up to 300 people. This one is giving you XP component that give 100 XP times 2. So there are 5 levels here. So here you can have, every time you do bear trap, you can get 5 more XP components for free when that maxed out. here that's giving you some essence stones for free when you're maxed out. So same, it's up to 5 essence stones for free. When you do bear trap, you get more essence stones compared to your ranking. That's up to 5. So these two can be really good because if you max, I don't know, if you can have her Gen 3 and you max that out, that means, you know, I'm Gen 8 soon. That will mean, you know, 5 more of each for every bear every 2 days. So that's really accumulate. If you calculate how many of that it is per year, it's a lot. It's nearly 1,000 essence stones per year that you get for free. You know, so that's really good. So I agree, Lynn, it's gonna take a while. I think it's gonna be slow. It's like pets, like everything else. But you know, when you have that one to level 3 or 4, these two level 3 or 4, this one, you know, whatever, like maybe more this one actually, you know, to 15, 18% of more points, plus you get 2-3 essence stones, plus you get 2-3 XP component, that's already decent. And this one is increasing your march capacity, your deployment capacity on bear hunt as well, only on bear hunt. And it has 10 levels as well, so that's 3k per level, so that's up to 30k. So that's why they increase rally capacity as well, it's because they increase deployment capacity. So overall, you will have more troops, so more, you know, more marksmen, more everything that do more damage, and you will get more rewards. So that might allow you to get one more tier of reward a bit sooner, right? With that, so that's, I find it pretty good. Of course, it's, you know, it's not gonna make you a whale, you know, in 6 months, but I find it pretty good. It's free to play, and that seems to be very accessible to free to play. So that's Cyril. For AC shop, I think there is will be increased the amount of coin given. So I don't know if they will be giving increasing the amount of coins, but that's something someone mentioned, and I thought about it myself too. Is that if you go to shop, if you go to Alliance Championship, you can buy these, and that's cost 30k.5 badges, right? So that's, you know, per week you get 10, 15, 20k of these. And here, just to buy these two, it costs 30k.5. So I suggested everyone on my state to stop spending the badges here, basically, to start accumulating for that. And if you are a lot newer state, I don't know if it's worth it yet. I'm not sure. But for us, like, you know, we are Fire Crystal 10 and stuff, so I'm assuming we will get these guys very soon. So we are basically already saving on these. So AC shop is clarified. I'm taking a risk. Yeah, I agree. I'll probably, like, if it was only as a free-to-play low spender, you know, you want, maybe you do 1 or 2 of these levels because they are easy enough to do, but you will want to do that, right? And mostly Essence Stone, but XP is cool as well. XP can be cool, but mostly Essence Stone. So that's for Cyril. And the other one is super exciting, the second one. So the second one, you can see them when they are not unlocked. You need to go to Trek. Or let me do achievement because I got some stuff. So obtain 100 Affinity with gifts. So it gives some charms reward as well. So you get some stuff for charms as well. So then in Trek, I can see all the other heroes. Yeah, she does more intel missions. So that's what we're gonna look at in a sec. So Agnes, so that's the second hero you seems to unlock. She has that skill that's really interesting. So Arcadia Advanced Drill Machine can even identify useful item, blah blah blah. So basically you get Seeker Chest. We don't know what's in Seeker Chest. I did not see any yet. But you can get Seeker Chest every 120 minutes gathering, up to 30 chests a day. So you start with 1 chest every 120 minutes, up to 10 chests a day. So that means you need to gather for 1,200 minutes, which I think there is 3,600 minutes in a day, right? No, that's not minutes. See, 24 times 60. No, there is 1,440 minutes in a day, right? So that's, you know, you need to get, but you gather with 5 or 6 marches, right? So it's actually easy to do, right? You send your marches to, I don't know, if you do level 8 tiles, whatever, you send 1 batch of marches and you will get all the chests basically. Because you will get more daily chests possible, but you will get more chests per 120 minutes. So that you get free chests for gathering. We don't know what's inside. If you've seen anyone that shared what's in the chest, I'm very curious, but I could not find it yet. So that's kind of her skill. That's level up every 10 level of affinity, so 10 level of XP. That's why there are 11, so that's the acquaintance they call it. So you know, that's increasing it, and this one she's improving defense. The other one was improving attack, so I'm assuming that the next one are improving health and lethality because they are kind of rarer and better, right? So that's one thing. Then she has 4 other skills. This one is giving up to 8 extra intel missions, so that's more hero shard, that's more fire crystal, that's more, you know, you get a bit of charms and essence stones and whatever as well at some point. So that's really cool. That's actually really cool. I will consider improving that to get, you know, I don't know, maybe 4 or 6, you know. I don't know if it's easy to get to 8, but that's only 5 levels, let's say. So that one, to me, that looks pretty good. More intel missions. Then you get more chief stamina on the warehouse, up to 40. So you get 120, so you go to 160 2 times a day. That's 80 more stamina, which matches the amount of intel mission. More or less, you get maybe a tiny bit more stamina if you kind of level them both. I don't think you need to level up that one. Maybe you put it level 2 or maybe you put it level 2 or something to kind of balance it out, but you have enough stamina to do the extra intel mission. You don't really need to. I don't think this one is really worth it. This one is either amazing or very bad. This one is she reduces the speed up construction by 8 hours on every new building. So if your building is taking 24 hours and you have that skill max, it's gonna remove 8, so it's gonna take 16 hours, right? It's not percentage based, it's a flat amount of hours. So it starts at 2. I don't know if you can get Agnes when you are Furnace 20 on your new states, but that will be crazily amazing to rush to Furnace 30. That will be so much help, basically, to get there. If you cannot, if it's something you can get, you know, in the late game and Furnace, you know, Fire Crystal 5, 2, 3, whatever, that does not really matter anymore. I have enough, if you play well, you have enough training speed up, building speed ups to do all of your buildings with training building speed ups when you need to during SVS. The only thing you need to do here is to do, sometimes you need to do your Furnace and your Embassy without using speed ups, right? So you keep your, let me get out. You keep your building speed ups for camps during SVS, for Furnace during SVS, and you do your Embassy like I'm doing right now. It's like you wait for armament competition or King of Icefield, you start your Embassy, and you do most of the Embassy without building speed ups, and sometimes you might do that on your Furnace. And if you do that regularly, and you kind of do the same with Command Center and Infirmary, if you do this, if you do that without speed ups, you can always use speed ups on you know, SVS and everything. Yeah, I agree, but you know, it's 8 hours on your Furnace, 8 hours on your Embassy, 8 hours on your camps, but yeah, it really takes a lot of time. And basically, like I am, you know. Like I'm playing that second account right now. That I'll make a recap soon, because we are like 10 days away from local Sunfire Castle. Either that next weekend. We will see sometime on Sunday, the first one. But I think it's next week. And you know, I'm Furnace 27 on it. I'm Furnace 27, but you know, if you look, I'm one of the free to play. I'm you know, rank 24, so that's pretty good. It's 100% free to play. Many of these people actually spend a lot of money. They just don't know what they're doing. So yeah, so 8 hours, I agree, it's not a lot. You know. But that's cool. That's still cool. And the last one is amazing. The last one is the best. I think that the best skill for free to play. The last one is crazy, is amazing, and we'll look at it now. This one, there is no extra fire crystals, except you get a few more per intel mission, but there is no buff on fire crystals. So this one is called Covered Knowledge. Covered Knowledge, the wisdom of the ancient have not been forgotten by Agnes, giving 120 additional mystery badges upon daily quest completion. So just by playing the game, you do your daily quest every day, and up to 4 more refresh. So you're not gonna have it level 10 easily, right? But you might have it to level 5, and that's gonna be 2 refresh, and that's gonna be 60 badges per day. Widgets with a discount of 50% is 250 badges, so that's nearly a quarter of a widget that you get every day for free. So when you max out that, you get 1 widget every 2 days for free, plus you get free refresh to have a chance to get the widget. So if you have a doubt about what we're talking about, to be very precise with you guys, it's backpack, not backpack, it's shop, mystery badge, this one, and you will have 4 free refresh extra when you have the skill maxed out between 1 and 4. So you have 1, then it costs 100 gems, then it costs 200 gems, so you can get 50%. And you will want to find that, right? You will want to find that and to get that. So that's 250 for the widgets. And you can get up to 120 points per day for free. So that's amazing. When you max it, that's one of the best skills that's really got me exciting. So for me, my main, I'm refreshing 3 times a day. So that's 600 gems every day. You know, if you are counting on a month, it's 20k gems nearly just for refreshing every month. So that's 240k gems a year. You know, if you don't have to do that, that's 120k point VIP points. So that's, you know, that's really help you to go towards VIP 9 to VIP 10, for example. That's a really big push to get here faster. So that could save you a lot of gems if you refresh a few times. Plus, it's giving you a lot of mystery badges. Here, what I consider buying sometimes. Let's see if we can find one. You get some free stuff sometimes, so that's cool. And at some point, I used to buy these at 50% discount as well. When I, you know, sometimes you really like the syringes, like the serums for your pets. And you know, pets are permanent and widgets are not. So for 2 or 3 generations, I actually bought some of these serums to progress my pets a bit faster. That could be an option as well. And that means you could progress your pet a lot faster. So that's the 2 easiest one to unlock. We nearly have Agnes. I thought we'll have it today, but you know, we don't. See you in a bit then. Everything is on my Discord about the skills of the heroes written if you guys need to go back to it. There is as well a guide on the official Discord that someone made that's a bit more complete. I did not have time to make it, but there is a guide. So the third one is our friend Ogler. So this guy is the Arena Master. And the Arena Master, what he is doing is so let me. Yeah, I'm a bit confused about that. Because see, like you can see that they do that in Expedition, but you don't really know how it unlocks. You don't really see it somewhere else because, I mean, you see the attack she gives, but that's saying she gives 6.6% of attack on the affinity. So maybe there is, I don't know, maybe it's combining the level plus the affinity and in total it's 15, so I don't really know how you get that 15%. So this one is not giving health or lethality, it's giving 50% of each at some point. And this skill is, when it's a level 11, so when you reach, you know, affinity maximum and you use, like, you have more chances to get more chests as a reward. And at the end you get 100 chances to get 3 chests. And they are called arena star chests. So when you, I guess when you win an arena, you get, at the end, you get 100% chances to get 3 chests. We don't know what's in the chest, we don't know if it's good or bad, but that could be, you know, after a while, that could be, you know, easily 70-75% chance to get 2 chests. So you will want, for example, to get here. Here will be a really sweet spot with him because you get 75, so it's a lot. So you gonna get, you know, you do between 5 and 10 arenas a day, so that's, you know, that's a decent amount. That could be, you know, with 10 arenas a day, it could be actually, you know, 8-10 chests a day, right, in average. So depending on what's inside, that could be really good, and that will be one of the sweet spots that's probably cost not too much to get there, and that probably cost a lot more to get there, right? So that's really good. You get some more reward for arena. This first one is boosting your damage and your health. So heroes in arena attack and health. So you start at 2%, and you know you get up to 20. So the sweet spot is probably around here as well. You know, midway. Usually it's quite easy to get to the first few levels. So you can get 10% health, 10% attack. So it's pretty good. So if you care about arena, that could be something you level up. He has a very good one because it's giving you 50% more arena token. And start at 5, so you know, same sweet spot. You clearly want 5, you won't feed it. 25, you will really start to feed it, right? 50, you will feed it a lot. If you're a whale, that's a lot of tokens. So we might see more option in the arena shop. Maybe later we could see, you know, some of these items to level up these folks could be in arena, for example. That will make sense. Then you get, that's really cool as well, in the arena shop. you get more items, so up to 3 more items with a discount of 50%. So we don't know if they are randoms, we don't know if they are specific items, like we don't know how it works. But you know, here if you go level 6, you get 2 items at 30%. So you get more coins and you get discounted. So as a free-to-play, I would not care much about the extra damage and health, but I will try to get the extra item with the discount, and I'll try to get the extra points so I can buy more mithril, I can buy more stuff from the arena shop basically. And the last skill for him is increase again health and attack, right? So you have arenas, heroes, health and attack, and this one is... So that's the one that is weird actually, yeah, I forgot about it. I don't know how you guys understand it. Holger is in the arena legend creation process, giving the next generation of heroes 20% additional attack and health. So my understanding of that one is you are Gen 6, when Gen 7 release, Gen 7 they got a 20%, so it's not a plus in front of it. So usually when it's a plus, it means it's additional. So again, a plus 20% when you have 1000. When it's additive percentages, it's 1020. When it's by 20%, it's 1200. So you go from 1020 to 1200 because that it's between it's multiplicative or additive for percentages. So that's really, really important to understand, right? And that's for new gen. So I'm understanding you are Gen 5, you get Gen 6, then Gen 6 for the duration of Gen 6, they got the buff. So that's a crazy advantage for spenders and well. So arena, like, you know, if you buff that, if you buff this one and you are a spender, then you know you are even ahead in arena, right? So that's kind of, I find that's kind of crazy. But that's really good. That's really good for, you know, people in arena. For me, as a, you know, low spender, medium spender, free to play, I'll focus here, right? I'll focus here, dear, you know, if there is a gen of heroes, you know, you're gonna focus on maybe, but I would not care about legacy. I would not care about arena elite, like, you know, you will get more everything basically anyway. So that's really good. So that's Holger, sorry. So yeah, and the last one is crazy. Is crazy for what time? We have 10 minutes before bear, so I kind of need to run things up. So let's do that in 10 minutes, then we jump to bears, and we still have to play Snowbuster. I actually send text to the wife. Okay, so 10 more minutes. So we have Romulus is like a how do you say? You know, name from Rome, like the Roman Empire. I forgot the names. But you know, Romulus, so he's a general, he's a military dude. So what is he doing, right? He's doing, so that's insane. Expedition, that you see there is a plus, so it's additive, but that's already a lot. It, you know, 1000, you go to 2020. Plus health and lethality. So whales gonna love 20%, right? And the first skill is, as you can see, is expedition army size. So you can deploy more troops. So you know, in Foundry, in whatever solo march situation, you basically have a better amount of marches. So it's probably, I don't know if it's impacting Labyrinth, but it could be, you know, things like that. So it's clearly, where's Remus? Who is Remus? Romulus? Is Remus Romulus? With that, let me know, Lynn. So that's the first one. So it's not crazy, but you know, that's 10,000 more troops. Right now, Wales, they have what, 230, 220, 230, 240 in their march capacity. So that's, you know, that's a bit less than 5%, right? So you know, if you fight another Wales, 3-4% more troops is a lot at the end of the day. But it's not, I don't know, it's not that crazy, I find. But maybe it is. Maybe actually I don't realize how big the amount of troops is important if you fight, you know. That's good in the sense as well, like, you know, if you have higher level troops and you are joining rallies, like you are bringing more troops of higher level, so the rallies is a bit stronger. The other one that are excellent, so you have lethality and health, like we've seen, you get more march capacity. It's like deployment capacity. I don't know why they do not call it march deployment capacity. It's expedition army size. So it means it does not work in exploration. Of course, it does not work in arena. It does not work in exploration. Like they word things differently sometimes, and I'm not really sure why. The first skill is allowing free recruitment of 600 additional high-level troops from any camps per day. So you get 600 troops for free per day. So you know, per month, that's 18,000 troops. If it's good when you are a whale, that's not really good. For a whale, it's not really good. Whales have billions of troops, you know, they have hundreds of millions of power, billion of power. They have like, I mean, they have millions of troops. They don't have billion of troops, but they have billion of power. So I don't think it's gonna change much. If you look at the skill itself, you know, maybe you know, a few hundred troops per day, right? What could be good is you get some loyalty tag per day as well, so you can empty your enlistment office faster. So I could see, you know, again, you know, level 4-5 at some point, you know, when you are kind of high level on the other one and they are very slow to progress, and you can quickly give 2 or 3 level on this one because they are cheap. I could see myself do that, but it's not really amazing for this one. Then you have 3 skills that are level 20, so there are very little amount of skills that are level 20. Oh, so you know about the story of Rome, or the history of Rome. I actually don't. I went to Rome not too long ago, actually. I went 2 years ago, but I don't know the... But maybe there is Remus. Or he killed him, or I don't know, in that version. So this one is Solaris Tactics. Didn't say the... So I get that's a tactic that the Roman used to do. Romulus can rework them to protect you. Romulus techniques increase attack and defense by 10%. So that's not a plus 10%, that's by 10%. So for me, the way I understand it, it's multiplicative percentage. So that's 10% attack, 10% defense. So whales nowadays, they have 3,000 percentages, right? So that's not 3,010, that's 3,300. So that's crazy, because that's 2 or 3 gen of generation of heroes. So this one, for spenders, is crazy if that's multiplicative, and it is. Otherwise, it's peanuts. It is peanuts. So it has to be multiplicative, and it's worded by. So if you look at by, let's go there for a sec, but let's see how they are consistent with the game. But I'm pretty sure they are. These buffs, they are multiplicative. We tested it, right? Troops lethality by 10%, by 20%. Pets, they are multiplicative by 4%. So I'm 99% sure that these are multiplicative as well, and they give 10% when it's maxed out. So whales and spenders will rush to get that. That's crazy. That's really, really good. And you know, for you don't really care. Maybe you know, at some point you do 2 or 3 levels, but does not really matter unless you are a rally leader. So that skill is crazy for whale. Then this one is a Spirit of Aetis. Yeah, whales, they're gonna, because this one, see what it does? It's all troops lethality and health by 10%. So that's even the next level. Like, you know, like attack and defense is important, but health and lethality, that's crazy. So this one is insane. So this one, it's like an extra 10% buff, right? On everything. Health, lethality, attack, defense. So totally insane. Plus you gave, you know, you got 20% baseline. So that's with the 10% buff, it's 22% baseline that you get. You get some deployment capacity, you know, whatever. For that one, you get, you know, you get extra troops. Like they give something for free to play, I guess. Like, you know, if you are Gen 2 or 3 and you can get that dude, you know, 400 troops a day is gonna help you to scale up, and that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be decent. And the last one is up to 100,000 deployment capacity. So that does not seem a lot, but you know, these things, they make a hell of a difference for whales. Like a rally with 100k, you know, that's really big. That's really, really big. So it's not as strong as pets, I guess, because it's only 10% on all stat plus 100k. It's a bit weaker than pets, but that's like whales will go crazy about that. Any serious rally leader, they will have to get them like pets. So it's that the third That's the third hero, and that's the same thing for the, you know, for the reputation, for the affinity. You have 11 levels, and that's giving health and lethality. So yeah. So that's it for the heroes, guys. We have 4 minutes to switch to bear, but we can talk about it. Let's give ourselves an hour, because I want to do Snowbuster as well. I have to, so I'll rather, you know, why not doing it with you? Either I'll do it alone, or either I'll do it with you, or I'll do it on the couch on the phone while the wife is watching, you know, a Netflix show. So it's either way, it's not really good. So let's do it together so we can talk a bit about what we just seen. So if you have whales, you know, give them a heads up. You give them a link to the Discord. There is all the stats and all the things. Tell them to save their alliance championship, because that's, you know. Okay, getting that is important. All of this you can buy for very cheap, and these will be available in limited amount. You don't have a lot of packs, and you know you can buy some here as well, right? If you go on regular packs, something I did not show, but the tutorial is showing you where to buy. So you can buy some of these, right? You can Frontier Supply, so you can buy some of these. So you know, I might buy like 15 a week on my regular account when that's released. You can buy some of the SSR shards. So what happens usually when they do that is like most of it can be bought from here, and here it's super expensive. It's low value packs, and in 3, 4, 6 months you will be able to buy them in seasonal events. You will get better packs. You will get a weekly card for experts. You will get you know, you will get some kind of deals here, and they will be 200, 2,000, 3,000%, and you will start to be able to buy them a lot more cheaply usually. So like if you are not a big whale, it could worth delaying things a tiny bit. It could worth really delaying it a tiny bit. Yeah, I think so. I think I will do that, to be honest. Yeah, I'll focus on more essence stones, more XP components, more intel missions, stamina, meh, building speed, meh. Because especially it's hours, like, you know, if I upgrade look at that, right? If with all the construction speed I have, like, that's freaking 10 days. Like, I don't need 8 hours off of that, and if you accumulate, that's 40 hours. So, you know, I don't know how many days of speed ups I have actually. Yeah, I'm actually at the point where building speed ups start to be an issue. I'll need to use general speed ups if I was pushing, so I'm gonna push for research speed ups, and I'm actually going to do that tomorrow and finish this one. I'll actually finish this one. I need the extra speed ups. So let's recall. Wow, I'm late. Hey Toshi, you just missed everything. We're doing bear trap now. We're doing bear trap. Just come back home. The rest is okay. That's gonna be okay. I need a mission for troops before I go to bed as well. How are you, Toshi? You said to me I attacked your city yesterday. Did I? We do full march. No strategy, man. We do full march. Yeah, that's too little. So I miss some. I miss Webster. Daria. Let's go Daria. Okay. Let's get going. Let's some of my best march to these rallies so they can send them to good rallies very soon after. And then let's get the F as well. That's really good. So we got a lot of good rallies right now going on. Oh, okay, turret maybe. But that's like, I don't remember losing troops to attacking a city, so... No, it could always happen, but... Mohamed, Flint is better than Hector for bear, yes. Basically, bear is very simple. I need to re-record my bear video. Bear is super simple. It's Flint. If you have Geronimo, you use Geronimo. If you don't go for Geronimo because you don't spend enough, you go for Flint. And I don't know, you keep Flint until Gen 10 or whatever. At some point there will be an offensive infantry hero that will be better, but not anytime soon. And then Gen 3, you use Mia. So you use Flint and Mia until the end of time, more or less. Unless you're a spender. And then you use your best offensive... marksman. So Alonso is good, Gwen is good, Wayne is good, Bradley is good, so most of them are good, to be honest. Lin is decent, so whatever you do with marksman you cannot really go wrong. It just depends on who else do you have and how do you compare to them, you know? That's just the difference. So Bear is actually brainless when you think about it that way. You don't have to overcomplicate it. It's like Flint for everyone except spenders, Mia for everyone. Do not join rally with Flint, do not join rally with Mia. And yeah, have fun. Kill the bear. Toshi, did you see the new game mode? Did you look a bit at the expert thing that we just kind of went through, but you arrived just at the end? But how did you end up having a stronger account that is having less levels? Do you spend on both? Because for me, like, I'm from 665, right? So I'm from very old state. So my farm is Fire Crystal 8 with Fire Crystal 8 troops. But I don't spend money on it, right? So I don't even do all events. I stopped doing Frostfire Mine. I did not participate in all the Sunfire Castle. I never already did Foundry on it. I don't really do fishing tournament. I don't really do all these things I don't do on my farm. So if you look at my farm, you know, he has a bit of charms and stuff and gear. It's already golden. You know, it's Fire Crystal 8, soon 9. Soon 9, no, not really. But you know, I'm at the end of Fire Crystal 8. But the stats with my main has nothing to do, right? So how did you end up in a situation where Fire Crystal 8 is stronger than 9? Tell us the story. You forgot to buy your Fire Crystal on your main, no? Yeah, spending wiser is very important. My account is like a lot better than people that spend 2 or 3 times more than me. As well because, you know, I'm coming from... I'm 3 months... my city is like 85 days older than everyone here. Than nearly everyone here, right? And it depends a bit on where they are, right? Actually, Triptych moved as well a bit, but if you look at most people, they are from the neighborhood, right? Okay, so you will be able to push FC9 no problem. Yeah, but my farm is, you know, my farm is old, you know. It's not a new account. I don't know from how long you are playing, Lin, but are you playing for longer than me? My farm, I just did not play it for a month. I stopped playing it for a full month, maybe 40 days. And I mostly played it in farm alliances as well. That's why I did not do bear. That's why I did not do many things on it, because I was playing on the farm alliances. It's a different time, so I don't want to have to spend like 2 times 30 minutes a day on bear, right? So if it's in the same alliance, you're happy to have it here because like it's FC8 and you know and I save for AVS 100% on my farm, so we are happy to have me in the main alliance because we got some place as well. But I used to play it in farm alliances as well, so it did not grow as quick as it could as well because of that. So yeah, so you are 550 and I'm 520 and I'm 601, so that's 80 days more than you. So I'm very old. I'm very, very old. You are such a young dude. Oh, that was too slow. Oh, I managed to get it. I don't know what my march is. What do I have available? But Webster is really like, she starts bear so quickly. Oh, I don't have my marches back. That's really bad. So Sato I can, Daria I can, and I need to send my other two. So I have Jesse and I have Jasser. So Dennis is around the corner, so we'll start a rally soon. I need to get in Dennis' rally, and then we have F, so that's pretty good. Big Pluma, I'm not sure, he's kind of level Fire Crystal 7, so I don't think it's worth it when you have Denise and F. Maybe I miss Denise. You think you will get it, Toshi? Like Webster is making crazy points for the last 3 times. I got second last time. Or third, I don't know. I think I got second, but Webster she's pulling crazy amount of points for the last 3 months. That's insane. So, Denise is already here, so I miss Denise. So I need to send. I'm not sending my marches, so I'll try to get F, and if I cannot, oh, let me do Arcus. Arcus is decent, maybe. So you are a lot stronger than you look. You are a lot. Sorry for smashing the mic with the. So I'll keep my. Oh, I forgot to send my own march as well. So that's me talking. So F just did it. Yeah, it's amazing. So can I get to? Oh, but he's very far, I think. And is he playing? Yeah, he's on, so he might start a rally. Come on, F. I don't know what Webster pushes on everything, man. I'm not sure. I think she have been having like personal stuff for a while, and she probably kept spending, but not really pushing. And she has been winning the last 3 prep phase. She was first on the last 3 prep phase. But I don't know what she has left. Maybe she cannot push as much. I actually don't know. But you have a lot, so that's really good. We really need. I think prep phases will be a bit tough for a while. With the merger, I don't think there are any dead states around. It's gonna take a while. There might be a few dead states, right, with transfers. I might be having like 2 alliances going out of a state or something. But then will we be the one playing the dead states? I don't think so. So. We might not be we are kind of a good state right now. Yeah, I don't really have rallies to join. That's the issue with our strategy, right? So I'll just top up mine. So nobody else is joining it. And that's top up by someone already. So just let's top up some, and that's it. She said she's like 1111. Oh, she's in the 1100. Not sure which one actually. So she's not that far. She's not that far. You could come and play with us. I would not suggest you to move 150 states to older states, because you will be a lot weaker, especially if you had a bad start. I'll suggest you to go to 1300, but it depends where you play. If you play to be strong, that's you go to 1300 or 1400. If you play too often, that's a different, I guess, mindset. So I was supposed to get my new microphone for the YouTube arriving today, but that starts to be a bit late for an Amazon delivery, right? It's nearly 8. Oh, ça a été livré. Okay, no, it's in the mailbox, okay. So I have it, but it's. I'll test it tomorrow. I'll make a video with it tomorrow. I'll actually really try to kind of step up the sound quality of the channel. So with the mic and the settings, I've been sharing like from another YouTuber, like or to set up OBS to like the next level when it comes to sound and noise and everything. So I'll be really curious to see what do you guys think in the next few videos. You know, I'll spend some time. Oh, I miss Denise, I miss Webster. Oh. That's terrible. So let's join this rally. So I have marches ready to come back for Webster's and Denise one. Let's do Gurlu, that's a good one. I'll do Daria and I'll try to get Sato, and that's gonna be it. No, but you're right? You're right, that's the right move. You should not move. I mean, doesn't matter for some people, but for me, like, I really felt the difference, to be honest. Like, I used to be a very low spender, so when I'm saying low spender, I'm saying like it will be 20 euro per month and I'll be spending 50, 60 euro like to get the March skin on some of the seasonal events, right? But that's the only thing I'll be spending. And I used to be ranked 60. If you look, if you look at most of the rankings, Furnace, whatever, after a while I'll be ranking 60, and then for heroes and hero power I'll be 100, 150, 200, more or less. And it took me a few months to move, but when I arrived around from 65 to when I was close to 900, I started to be top 10. So some of these states were not as active, right? They were not as active, but I started to be top 10, right? So how did it went on Hercus rally? Like, is he using the right heroes? Yeah, he's not picking so much point. I think he's not using the right heroes because he's kind of strong. I'm a bit confused by that. So I'll keep my marches for trying to catch Denise and trying to catch. But I care to do 4.8, and I'll do 4.8 anyway, no matter what. So actually, you know what? Why bother? So let's send it to, which is, I'll try to send it to a good one. There are not many good ones right now, so I'll keep it. I'll try to join one good rally. We give, they gave one to me, man, so we are throwing away our invite. No, but KND has been looking for a rally leader for themselves for a long time now. They had Kaylee, which you're probably quite stronger than Kaylee. I don't think Kaylee had a special though. I think it's a girl, right? I'm not sure. Some people said him the other day, so I'm actually not sure, but I think she's a girl. But they had Kaylee, they had someone else, but they were like, I think you are, especially if you have that much in your bag, you are clearly one step further in terms of power. So we were happy they have more options for rally leading, because that's what was kind of holding them to contribute more to the stage, right? If you don't have a good rally leader, on Sunfire Castle, you cannot really do turrets, you cannot do many things. So you might need you in the main rallies for troop level and average. So we'll see what happens, depending on the opponents and stuff. Yeah, I think so, right? So that makes sense to me. So we were happy that day, and it was a good kind of good timing, because we brought OSL that kind of merged with SKT, and they did not need that many. We could work out, right, with them not taking all the special invite. They could lower their power because they were a big group, so they understand they don't. Some big groups, they want everything for themselves. That's we had kind of that sometimes. Like, if we come out of a group, we take all the invites, all the special invite. Doesn't matter what. But they are not like that. So. Yeah, OSL have they are not crazily strong. But they are very good in prep phase, so I'm not sure, you know, are they late bloomers for their spenders, for example? Are they spenders, you know, just starting to spend, basically? Because if you look at the... Let's look at Labyrinth. I need to get back to Bear, but... If you look at Labyrinth, you know, it's Stammered, and it's Pitted, and it's Webster Denise. So... I'm not sure with that. What was their name before? I kind of did not follow. So I miss Denise. Let me get the other ones. Probably miss Webster as well by checking the Labyrinth. But it's give us like a lot. No, she's here. That was a bit slow. We have a lot of options for like double, triple, quadruple, double rallies, like double counter rallies and stuff. Now we have a lot of possible rally leaders and people that seems to play, right? Because OSL, when we played them last SVS, they were doing like counter rallying, and they were playing with an alliance that they left the stage because of them, and they were doing it very good time. They had a very good timing while they were doing it with people they don't like, and they leave the stage because of them. So that's my understanding. So that and they were like the second alliance in prep phase, and I think they might have one of their rally leaders back. I don't know if they brought their stronger rally leader yet, because they might have kept the strongest folks, you know, like they were not sure to be safe, basically. So I'm here, so I need a bit more points. So I have my rally that's 200k. So I'll join a bunch of rallies. Let's join my farm, that's okay. And where is my farm? Did it make the 1.2? So I don't care when it does. 1.2 is what I want to do. KND people said they don't usually ultras. Yeah, they don't. And you know, I mean, they are quite. I feel they are a bit more active now in SVS. We used to be like, it used to be a clear, you know, like during the battle. I think that during the battle there are still a bit ranking between alliances, right? But Car is kind of stepping up a bit. They are a bit more active and stronger, but many people are still kind of playing for turrets and shield, and they are, you know, it's a bit hard to get some of their members to really play for the state. They kind of, you know, AFK in turrets and not really play like it is kind of the most engaged alliance when it comes to fighting, and you could see that often in prep phase. No, not prep phase, but you know, the battle, pre-battle, right before the castle. But now you see a lot more KND people burning the other state, and you see a lot more Car people burning the other states. And as well, because you know, we had people that left as well. We have, you know, Farcad used to be in it, and you know, he had some let's say some issues with, you know, with leaderships. We had some disagreement and stuff, so he decided to move on, and he's at Car now. So we lost some of the most active killers, let's say. But you know, with the most active killers, it's Tonton. I never did any I think I did one kill event in my life. I always did on my farm. I've done all my kills in SVS prep. I'm just doing it every time, basically. I'm just never missing a prep phase. So that's all I'm doing. So let's start slowly some snow busters. And you guys can share your best tips. I need to kind of update. So these guys, when I made the guide, I didn't know they will increase your clearing area by 10%. I need that information. The first level, it does not really cost much fuel for the first level. So you can kind of skip the playing well, let's say. Yeah, I agree. Like we have, that's why we wanted an extra alliance as well, right? And we wanted rally leaders in KND. And that's why, for example, like, you know, people like PT, he used to play on his he used to play on another city. But PT and the dude before him used to not want to come to hit because they're like, you know, there is no point to have a mega alliance with no counter power or no other option for people or no option for SVS. So they were like, you know, we were very good friends. We talked a lot with each other and all of that. But they're like, no, we stay, you know. And you know, they would have preferred to leave the state than make a mega alliance, right? Basically, if that was not working out for them, they would have preferred to leave the state as a result. Because it makes no sense to have a mega alliance for them. So that's why we have been working hard to try to get groups and to get, you know, get people everywhere. But by doing so, some alliances are kind of left behind right now. But it used to be the case for KND for a long time because they struggled a bit to recruit for themselves. So, because they were the third alliance, and it's not as easy to recruit when you are the third alliance when you are the first one, right? We are the first alliance with most of the stars. Carno is the first in power, but it's, you know, it's rare. It was rarely the case over the, you know, the years, let's say it, or the months. And they have a lot less stars than us, so it's a bit easier to recruit for Car because they have more power. They have some stars and stuff. So that's not very effective clearing of snow buster level on my side. Kind of a struggle to do that. Welcome back then, welcome back. We'll do a bit of snow buster now. I'll just double check the bear because I have a bit more time. Retreat. So where are we? We will start another rally for other people because I'm still one of the better rallies and I got my points, so that's fair enough. That will be great. Especially FC9, that's really good. Like I think we are in very good position, right? Tamer is like he's super strong, don't get me wrong, but he's not like the top level of strength. But we are in a lot of better spots because one of the issues for a long time when I joined 948, which was like January, like PT was not as strong, Farcad was not as strong, like many, Denise was kind of as strong, but he was behind somehow. But he kind of leveled up as well quite a bit in power. So we were kind of having, we won prep phase and we could not win battles because we were having a, you know, maxed out whale on the other side or close to maxed out, and they'll just sit in the castle and we will have to do 4 rallies to kick them out, and they'll kick us, you know, with 1 rally, and it's just a nightmare, right? Just a nightmare. So, but now we don't really have that issue. We often actually have one of the stronger players, and I think we understand the game a bit better than some of the other states as well. So that's, we have some battle knowledge that some other people seems not to have, so that gives us an edge sometime. Yeah, Barry is kind of done. I just in my last rally, so I'm at 5.3 billion power. Oh, there is no rocket, so I kind of need to do that myself. Yeah, like one of the issue with the new game modes is like fishing takes time, snowbuster takes time. I find myself sometimes really spending a lot of time on the game, and I'm already considering dropping my farm at that point. I don't think I need the farm anymore. I really hope so. I can always pick it up later, right, if I really need to, but some days I feel like I spend so many hours just doing, you know, refreshing alliance mobilization missions and and things like that, you know, especially with YouTube on top of it, and the guide and the discords, and so somehow I'm really terrible at snowbuster. I'm actually very tired. I had a very bad night, so It's entirely my fault. I woke up to I woke up at 3:30 to start the auto hunting for the beast day basically. See, like I struggled to clear level 5. What a shame. And I'm the dude making guides. No, Hector is not better. I'm doing like 10% more damage with Flint. I don't know who suggested me to do one troop, 15%, 15% lancers and the rest as marksmen, but I really don't do damage. It might be, if it is something, it might be a tiny bit more, but see, like I do even go drop to 180k, 180 mil. It might be a bit more consistent. But see, I done 150 here. So I probably had very bad joiners, but that I rarely drop that low. So yeah, I don't really like it actually, to be honest. Oh, I need to remind people, register. Championship, because I need to do Alliance Championship tomorrow. And I need to refresh, so let's see what can I get a title very quick? Yeah, I can steal it from Ugurlu in 9 sec. Yeah, but you know, yeah, doing everything takes a lot of time, so I might cut a bit on some stuff. But right now, you know, I made 2 new cities, so I have one that is 27. I made one until Furnace 17 to really test, to optimize things for the first 10 days. So I really pushed like the free-to-play. Like if you wanted to rank on, I want to win the first 2 of shift when I do the start over project. As a medium spender, I want to win the first 2 of chief. So I really practice like with 2 new cities how to do that, and you know, to keep like all you basically I kept all of these level 2. I think if I would spend, I will keep these level 5 or something, or level 6, because I think you have to level them up to level 5 or 6. That these buildings like to level 2 or 3. I did not do any research, and I finished top 10 in the first all of shift, I think, or 12 or whatever, and I used to be 30. So like the first day I made 90 million points. So that was a lot. That was really a lot. Do I get a training mission? No, I don't. I'm kind of bad. I did not track the timing for these. So we'll need to put a clock. I'll do that on the computer, so it's not too bad. Clock. Timer. So we don't meet them. That's really important. I can try 12080. I mean, 20% lancers are doing more damage than 10% infantry and 10% lancer, right? Lancers are doing a lot more damage, so I can try, but I'm not really... so let's do Alliance Championship first, before we forgot. So let's see how much power, how much I gain. So we have 108.3. But that's the wrong hero, so I need to swap. I need to put it back, else it's not gonna work. No, that's championship I want, right? So 8.3. I went a bit too quick. Don't know if you had time to see, but I did not. I clearly did not. Okay, so that's 0.5 if it was only me, so that's decent. And let's try your one. So that's 0, 20, 80. And that's, you remove what, 1 infantry? 1 marksman, sorry. So let's try that way. And let's do a few polar. And then let's go snow busting. I might need to up on the farm very quickly. To just, oh, come on. I might need to up on the farm very quickly. Just to send the intel missions. And then we do snow buster, maybe half an hour or something. Maybe an hour, I don't know. Then I need to pick up the mic and set it up for tomorrow, so. Oh, here we good. I need to set the timer as well, online timer. Google is not giving you a timer? Okay, it's giving me a timer. 26. 26, so what do we need to do here? Actually done most of it, so that's gonna be very easy. So I have no spots, so I'll you know, there will be many rallies, so I'll let my auto join work for a bit. And I have bear on the other city in an hour as well, so that's really draining, you know. When you have alliance mobilization, snowbuster, bear on two different times. The new expert guys as well. So far we did not get much. We did not get much. I think I bought right. I bought the 5 euro. I bought the 5 euro pack here. Maybe there is the 1 and the 3. And here I did not bought any. I was planning to buy more as like, you know. I don't think I really want to spend money on that event. Actually, even long term. That's good, that's some points. I'm kind of struggling with them, but that's okay. So when you have the camp, you want to really improve it. It does not really matter on this level. You don't really burn a lot of fuel, but that's 6,000 fuel. Like, I'm sure we can play for an hour. We can technically play for an hour. So we played an hour of of the expert, but you know, we talked, you know, look at them and stuff. That's an hour here, half an hour of bear. I've done 6 training mission today, or 5, and I want to do another one. So I'm not bothering collecting stuff because there's actually a magnet. So I'll let you know then. I'll let you know if it's working better. I might not remember that was you suggesting the 12080, because I don't remember we suggested the 11585, right? So I like to blow up the snowman with the magnet, right? That's really so much better. And I don't really bother collecting all the coal as well, because it's really giving you little. When it converts to fuel at the end, you get 4, 5, 6, 7 fuel. I'm like, you know, if you miss a level, usually you miss 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So really, like, you get peanuts. And even later, when you get 100 of them, you don't really get anything. So let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. That's a shield, that's okay. I did not blow up them. So So let's go to middle. Let's try to get some of the stuff here. Do we have a boost? Yeah, we have a boost. So that's really cool. We cleared a lot. Do you guys know if you actually lose the coal when you die? Because I did not track exactly how much I had. I could do that. But I was watching someone else saying that my impression it's falling on the floor and you can pick it up, right? I was watching a guide of another dude the other day, I forgot his name, and he was saying that you actually lose some coal now, and I'm like, I don't remember my test precisely, but I did remember dying on purpose to see what I'm losing, and I did not record it, I think, so I cannot go back, but we can test it eventually. I really had a remembering, and I've seen other people saying that you don't lose coal. Like I remember Shield saying it as well. So see, you are not really using any fuel at that stage, so it's progressing very slowly, so it does not really matter. I forgot when it starts to consume a lot, but I think it's like stage 10 or something like that, when you start to really burn a lot of fuel. I don't know how they can speed it up, because I think it's gonna get boring. I really think it's gonna get boring, and it's kind of already... I've been doing it for 3 or 4 months, because I've done it 2 times here. The levels are the same, the gameplay is kind of the same per level, so I don't know how they can make it a bit more, you know, a bit more exciting, basically. Did I collect everything? Yes. Because even, you know, the chest and the NPCs, like, they're really giving you little, actually. The beast you want to kill them, because they give you the items. But everything else, yeah. So let's get blue gear everywhere. So we'll focus on the glove today, right? Because we're gonna play for 6,000. Hey Kayo. Do you remember the last event we could use speeds for a city skin ranking? It was indeed oh, we had quite a few, right? Because I got some, but it could have been Christmas. It could have been Christmas. I need to check on my skin, but I'll let you know. But I got a few last year. I got quite a few over the last year, so... But it felt the last few events were actually not that kind, I agree with you. No, you're not gonna wait another year, because, you know, like, you know, now we have the Tundra game. So Tundra game, they say it's the annual Tundra game in the announcement. So I'm assuming that I need to go upgrade the fire camp. I'm assuming they are planning to do them on a yearly basis now. So that's kind of their thing, right? They started with the Olympics, and they are kind of like, okay, we have the summer games. We have an event, because summer used to be very boring. There was nothing for 2 months the first year. I think they gave us Tundra Adventure, but I actually, if you spend a lot, Tundra Adventure is amazing, but you need to spend a lot. So you will have the first one, you have the Chinese New Year kind of thing in September, or the Chinese light event, whatever. They've done it every year so far, I think. Then you have Halloween, then you have Thanksgiving, then you have Christmas, and I might miss one in between. Then you have we had an event in January last year, I don't remember which one. Then you have Valentine's. Then you have they do usually early March, they do the anniversary of the game, even if the game was released a bit, you know, a bit closer to Valentine's actually. They do it early March. Then you could have children's. Then you could have a children event, like they do that regularly. They have and there's another one, Easter as well. So they seems not to do all of them every year, because that's a lot. So some years they seems to have skipped some of these, right? But that's all of them in the next, you know, 6 to 9 months. So 3-4 of them will be. the kind of what we have right now. So if you want to save, 100, 200 days of speedups, of research speedups, and if you want to save, oh, that's really bad. I'm exploding a rocket and there's nothing around basically. Plus, if you want to send, 100k, 200, 300, 400k gems, you will have opportunities, Kaio. I think you will have. That would be my bet. The only issue is like, oh wow, I forgot to take that freaking thing, and I'm using the unlimited fuel at the end. The issue I had last year, we'll look at the skin now, is that actually there were too many, so I could not save enough in between events to actually be able to compete for city skins. So can I do gloves? I need everything level 4, so let's do everything level 4 first. So let's get some stuff, some gems. That's not much, but that's starting to go somewhere. And what do we get? We get some gems and XP components. That's fair enough. So let's look at it. So for me, I managed to snipe this one, which I forgot which event it was, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's saying it on it, but I managed to snipe these 3, right? So that was Thanksgiving probably. That was Halloween. I could not get Christmas. Christmas was highly too competitive. The skin was too nice, and people bought multiple €100 packs on my stats and in the top 10, and I could not get there. This one, some of them I don't remember, but many of them I did not know the strategy at the time, or I did not keep speed ups right for some of them. That's the one, that's the 3 I could snipe, and they are within the last 12 months, I think. I got the piano one, but if 10 people in my state buy the... Yeah, that's exactly right? That's exactly that. If people buy €100 pack once, if you keep gems and speed ups and you play well and stuff, and you have the stamina cans, and you can compete. If they buy 2, you cannot really compete. Unless you save a lot more. For me, like right now, for example, let's pop the gems, and technically now with my level of spending, I could buy the €50 pack. That $60 and and 60 euro. I could technically do. I don't really want to, but if I really wanted to get the skin, because these packs are not bad. They are not great, but they are not bad. So when you buy these packs, they are not the best in the game, but you're not wasting your money, Oh. Oh, will I die? No? Oh, okay. I didn't check how much I had. So at least we can go back. See, it seems like I get all of it back with the magnet. So let's do the bomb on the rocket at least. Let's do that dude and finish the polar. But like some of the skins are not like this one. I don't really like it actually. I like the marching skin, but I'm working toward the meteor. So once you have the meteor, like, do you care about any other marching skin ever? So we're gaining new things. I'll get the unlimited fuel and the thing to clear a lot. So that's what we have. Two buffs here. Oh, we have the elk. Do you do the elk? Like that's too much time. I don't care to do it, to be honest. I don't. Yeah, because you lose. These packs lose a lot of value, right? The more you spend, right? I thought that was actually some kind of waiting my stuff, but that's okay. I don't want to care that much. I'll actually do it because I have the buff on the buster, right? Because if you don't, it's a pain in the ass, but if you have the buff, it's actually quite cool. So let's do that. Let's get the other buff very quickly. It's not too far. It's right here, and that let's clear a lot of snow. And then we'll go back to fire and start to unlock stuff on the way. And people think if they buy the 100 euro pack, they'll get the skin. They don't, like some spenders, they don't really think about the game. They really don't. They don't understand how many, the gems can give you and the beast and the stuff, and they just spend money, right? So if you kind of think about the game and you spend money, then you can achieve great things in events. Not many people are gonna compete with you. So already been 20 minutes we play that thing and we are like nowhere. So I'm not sure I'll do it all today. That's the good thing, you can do that later. I'm really not doing Snowbuster on my farm. No way I'm doing Snowbuster on my farm, ever. Or like, I don't know, if you achieve level 30, you can skip to level 10, or I don't know, I think they should try to really speed it up a bit. I mean, that's a lot. That's really a lot. Can you buy like up to the 100, the $20 pack, or a bit to help yourself with money, or that? I mean, assuming if you have that many days of speed up, you're a spender. So, or either you have been patient, like not many. I don't know many people that would have been patient to save as much, because the 400 days of general speed ups at the free to play. That's that's forever, man. That's a lifetime. It's BPM. I'm on state 9 for 8. Are we neighbors by any chance? I'm playing a bit on a few other states as well, but that's my main state is 948. You might have seen me on newer state. I'm playing on 3000-ish states on like cities I'm not gonna keep for a long time, but making some beginners videos and testing few things. So we're gonna wait for that to improve. So now what would be perfect would be that, a magnet, so we can clearly we can get a lot of things for the furnace. So then 166, yeah, we are neighbors. We are neighbors. How are you doing, BPM? BMP, sorry. How is your day? We've done the expert thing today, so we went through it already. We did the bear trap, so now it's kind of time for a bit of a snowbuster. I did not do it today, so I have a lot of fuel to spend. I'll be on for maybe what? Maybe I'll do maybe I'll do another 40 minutes. But I don't really like. I'm kind of low. That was close, but I won. Yeah, you are very close to lean. That's really good. That's really good. Like FDT, like we actually failed to register in my alliance, so we were ranked 56, and last few seconds we ended up 61, and they took the top 60. So, and I was actually not home on Sunday, so even if we would have ranked, I could not stream, I could not play anyway. So today we do these. I don't really like to do this, but we have the buff, so with the buff it's actually easy to do. 30 unlimited fuel, so that's good. I'm not sure if they are giving you what they cost, to be honest. I have a bit of a doubt, especially when you kill them so far from everything else. And they're making every level longer as well, so they are long enough that way. Yeah, like actually lost the bait because the predictions, like the last time for us 943, they rank like their winner. That was how he's called. He's called Sultan. So Sultan was safe and secure because he was so ahead of everyone. So they started to rank the number 2, 3, 4. So I think they are the first 4 place, and Sultan has over a year of occupation. But after the merger, like there was actually a lot of other states to compete with, and it was actually 946. So I kind of have an idea of what they've done. I'm not 100% sure, but it feels that I think their strategy, for what people told me, that they kind of left middle. I'm pretty sure they did not with like teleporting, but they might just have sent their march. And they took 3 turrets at once, so I don't know which one. So I assume health, lethality, and defense, probably something like that. They took 3 turrets at once, and with the help of other alliance and stuff. And so they managed to basically, with 3 turrets, they basically managed to hold for 30 minutes. People told me. I did not watch the replay or anything. So and I think in total they held it for 46 minutes, and the second alliance was 40 minutes. So that's how they managed to get 30 minutes straight, is by getting 3 turrets out of 4. And then it's probably, gathering and popping some buffs and stuff, and I don't really know the rotation they've done, but that's what people told me they did, which was very smart, I guess. Kind of learn a lot of things, like I'll need to talk to quite a lot of people to understand like all the different strategies and options in Tyrants. Because like some of older states, they use Mia in Gen 11. They beat Gen 11 with Mia in the rallies. That was like Shield Gaming streamed that. That I need to take 3 turrets at once and to hold the minute for half an hour straight, which is a lot. Especially when the second, you win with 46 minutes and the second one is 40, so that's half an hour is like crazy amount. Yes, you will have it next week, Gonzalo. No, in 2 weeks. Do you have fishing this time? For me, I want the marching skin before I get the meteor, because after that I don't care. But the city skin is not good. To be honest, like I actually loved the city skin when I started the game 2 years ago. Many of them I really love them, but right now like half of them I actually dislike them. So I'll show you some, but if we go back. So if you look at all of them, can you look at all of them? Because now they are not showing all the skins, so how can I see all the skins nowadays? You cannot see all the skins anymore? I think there was a toggle button to show you. Is there not? Yeah, I cannot show you. So that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen very soon, guys. So we'll take a break. We'll come back in a minute. We'll do some of the gear upgrade I wanted to do. So let's do the gloves. Yeah, I know they removed that a while ago, but I thought you could still have an option to see everything you want. But that's not the option you have, so that's okay. But let's do some of that quickly, then we're gonna get hopefully a troop mission. It take me forever, Gonzalo, because I did not spend on fishing tournament at all. Like, I mean, I buy the €1 pack, $1 pack, whatever, on fishing tournament. Right now, that's how much I buy. So it's kind of speeding things up quite a bit still. But I don't know, 9 months, a year, something like that. It's really slow. I really had a city skin was one of the last for me, which I guess makes sense, right? But they are kind of refreshed all over the place. So let's see. Yeah, the windmill, I prefer the other one, right? On Frosty Fortune. I actually prefer the other one, but the windmill is cool as well. If I start over, like in the project, I think I'll just, buy $1, $2, $3 packs, whatever. And then I won't do the first 2 or 3 Frosty Fortune, open any chest, so I'll get the city skin right away. Like months 2, 3, maybe 4. Because that skin is really cool. I really love it. Many times I was like, I'll get it, but then when I calculate how much money it is to get it, unless you wait for many months, but I need the fire crystal, I need everything, so I was like, there is no real points. No smash. How am I doing? Should I start a few rallies? I'm kind of falling behind a bit. Should I burn a tiny bit of stamina? I don't know where you stop, but I found out that if I stop, you know, at I did a bit too much here. I think I could have stopped a bit sooner. I got 250 to 300 per day with Intel mission, it feels. I did not really look at it closely, but I get like, I'm assuming 250 per day, right? So I have 5 more days, so that's a bit overkill. I did a bit of too many bees today. Kind of did that while I was AFK, so. That's people doing their Tyrant thing. Let's go back. So I'm getting a bit lucky, right? I got a 4-star, I got a 3-star. That's progressing. What's level 100 is just gem and design. That's a bit underwhelming. 130, the nameplate, so that will be 65 and 65. So I'm not gonna get the nameplate, but I'm gonna get somewhere here, right? So that's gonna take me 2 more months basically to get here. And then, oh, you know, gods know how many more months to get the city skin. We're gonna accumulate that and do the search a bit later, so let's play a bit more. No, I won't. Like, that's too much money. That's really too much money to max Geronimo's widget. No, I'm generation 8 next week. Or the week after. Oh, that's stupid me. That's all of that will be unlocked by the furnace. Basically, I'm improving, so I should not really. Oh. I misstepped. Yeah, I don't want to take that yet. I'll take it later. I'll finish 1 level here. To unlock the furnace, it's cost me 200, and I'll have a very good start on the left and on the right. I have both the weapon to buff the damage, and I'll get the survivor before. Yes, rentless SUV, it is live. It is me live. Yeah, in my future account I will, yeah. That's the plan. But I need to find a I need to find financing for that project. But it's in, you know, everything is in good, how do you say? According to plan so far. That should be, it might not be possible this year. Unless the channel really grows quick, it might not be possible this year. It might be like a 2026 project. But videos start to really take off, some videos. Some videos are starting to perform, to get viewed a lot, so that, you know, that should open me a few doors, hopefully. But I don't want to be mid-spender from my own pocket, like not where I am right now in life. That, you know, does not make sense financially at all for me. I would love to enjoy it, you know, and playing that way. Let's call it that way. Like living above my means. I might do streams soon. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do this week. Just, you know, just have a bit of work to do as well, and we kind of need to take care of the house. Tomorrow we want to go and sleep in the car, like somewhere to see a nice sunset with the wife. So yeah, so because we did not unlock Agnes, I might do a stream on Thursday, because Thursday, but maybe it will be early morning or something, because Thursday what's gonna happen Thursday is tomorrow I'm gonna have push for research, so I'm gonna burn the 200-day research speedups or something like that, or to 20, maybe even to 40 if I need to. And then Thursday I'm gonna burn the gems, and I'm gonna convert them to VIP point, and I'm gonna spin the VIP 12 wheel. So I wanted to, so I might do a stream, maybe not at that time, maybe at that time, we'll see. But it could be either like midday for me, so it will be, you know, 10, 12 UTC, or it will be evening like it is for me right now. So I need to kind of heal, kind of not paying attention, kind of reading chat. Yeah, and you know, for most people like to have multiple cities. For me, if I really do it, it's like I think it's gonna bring a lot to the channel, a lot of value. I would not do it for myself. You know, I could if I spend the money I'll spend on the new account, on that account, I'll get a lot more things right now, right? I could do Geronimo if I wanted to. You know, we get a lot more packs. So, but I think it's a, you know, it's like what She's Good is doing, but with the knowledge of the game. And with he has the experience of that type of game and leading alliance and state a lot more than I do. I've been R4 in many other games, but not necessarily this kind of games. And I find there is a lot of, I think there is a lot of value for the viewers and the community to do like such a project. But I'm afraid it's a bit, it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of videos. It's gonna be a lot of time if I, you know, if I make my own alliance being R4, R5. It's gonna, you know, and you just need like you just need a core alliance, or just need a stupid well on your state, and it's a nightmare. And we used to have the dude is one of my previous states. Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. One of my previous states, the dude goal was to rank for kills, right? But he was ranking for kills without using a farm. So people, what they do to rank for kill, they have multiple accounts. They train level 1 troops, and they fill the infirmary of level 1 troops. And they play this account to get healing speed ups and resources and whatever, and they fill like full infirmaries of level 1 troops. That's how people are going to crazy amount of kill. And that dude did not want it to do that because he did not feel it was fair. So for him, the way to do it was to kill people during kill events and all of that. So he was bullying everyone, but he was one of the well, right? So if you have someone like that on your state, and he was, you know, beyond that, he was a very nice guy, right? Just play the game in a way that's make it headache to manage, because nobody wanted to zero him. Like none of the whales wanted to spend the money and the time to zero him. He was not the strongest, but he was strong enough that he would be a pain in the ass to zero him. And you know, it would cost him very little to get back on his feet and keep doing it. But he was burning all the weaker player on the set, all the weaker alliance. You know, nap or no nap, it did not matter. So you know, you just need someone like that to make your state a nightmare as well. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. So we are 12. We get some stuff. Like that's already 40 minutes of no buster. Yeah. I love it, right? I like it, but it's a bit too slow. It's a bit too repetitive and too slow. I'm not sure they're gonna fix that. And you know, it's the game that I actually started to play because of that ad on Instagram that shows you that, right? That's literally half of the people I know played because of that ad. It's just not as fun to play than you know. So, but you know, when I plan it, I'll really plan it properly. I'll try to see if I can get some of my R4, R5 I know people I know and I trust to really help me with, you know, like communication. We'll set up a Discord before we start. We'll make another Discord, I think, for that. We'll set up a Discord. Everything will be ready before we start. Like, it's gonna be half as much prepared. So when I know the channel can, you know, afford the spending basically, and all of that is sorted, and I'll really find a group of people that really want to do it. And even if it's just for 2 weeks, right? Some people might just want to do it for 2 weeks and then go back to their main cities. I don't mind that. It's really like, you know, the first few days are crucial. You want to be the first alliance. You want to be on, like I'll be, you know, if I restart, I'll be streaming all day and I'll be on the second the states open. I'll be checking the states all the time, and the second it's open, I'll jump on it. So, and then it's buy all the packs to kind of get ahead and you know, make sure you create the main alliance, the first alliance, you attract the people and help people from day one to grow, like all of that. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, it will take a bit of blood, sweat and tears and money, so some people could join, you know, if some people will join casually, they could join in, like start the Academy Alliance or the Farm Alliance as well. That could be something we do. Like people that really want to play strong, like really want to go on. But I don't know. I need to see a bit more. Maybe I need to travel a bit between alliances on my newest city. But I have a feeling that the people starting on stage 3000, they are not really the same kind of player than the ones that played on 600, 400 when I started. Like the activity level, the amount of things we do, like, I don't know. They are very passionate player and really helpful player, but I have a feeling that it's not as, people don't take it as seriously as people I played with when I started the game. But I might be wrong. Goodbye, Lynn. Thank you very much. We'll get in touch if you know, you don't have, nobody has to do anything. If you're interested, and it could be fun. Either, you know, the free-to-play chill kind of, you know, rally joiner thing, or support crew, you know, for my mental well-being and emotional well-being, just to have a few people I know to deal with the mess of a new state. But what I experienced in the 2 states I've played recently, that people really look for active leadership. Like I used to be in the first alliance on both, and leadership was really good for 2 or 3 days. Then people went on holidays, it's summer, and they did not really promote, and they did not add officers like Air Force from all the time zone. So when we had alliance mobilization, people started to have tasks not refreshed and could not get answers on what to do with facilities, and no thumbs up on research, and all the big players basically left, and they moved until they found an alliance with like active leadership. That was really interesting to see, which makes sense to me, right? But that, you know, that's a good. Can I get you somewhere actually care? Oh man, you go exactly where I don't want you to go. So I'll waste like half of it running, and I don't remember the map because I'm not really paying attention because I'm talking, so I'm losing half of it. And I'm taking a chest, so I'm losing a quarter of it, so yeah. That was useless. Where do I go? Do I go here? Okay. I need to get home to the base, or I need to find some healing. Let's try to finish actually. Let's not heal, let's finish. Yeah, I guess I cannot finish yet. So I'll actually go and heal. That's gonna finish later. I'm gonna get the storm, yep. When you interact with characters and stuff, it feels like when you engage a beast and stuff, it feels like you have a lot more chance to actually get a storm. So I'm pretty sure that's not really random. So the worst thing about being a content creator on Whiteout is you have people. I have between 1 to 5 people adding me every day on Discord to play. I don't know what is IK. They ask me if I play IK. I don't know what is IK. It's another game. I don't know if you guys have that issue, but it's such a pain in the ass. But I'm kind of, you know, don't want to be a dick to people just in case it's one of you, right? Just kind of one of the viewer contacting me and I, you know, just wanted to chat, and that happens regularly but a lot less often. So I'm kind of accepting friend requests and saying hi, and you know, 5 minutes later I was like, do you play IK? It's like, I have something else to do in my life that talk to you three times a day, every day of the week, telling you I'm not interested. That's really annoying. So what can we do? So everything needs to be level 5. So that's level 5, and then it's gonna be 4K. So I think that's 2%. So that's really interesting. Then we will start to work on the chest for the evening, because I'm not sure I'm gonna play for 2 hours. So we might do like chest, glove level 7 and then chest level 7, something like that. Let's clear, let's do maybe 2 levels of furnace. Maybe do that quickly because we got the freaking thing. And then we go to base. But Gonzalo, you're R5, right, as well? So that makes sense. Like, I did not finish my thought earlier, but I would not actually suggest anybody to play on two states at once. Oh, come on. I would actually not suggest people to do that. For your own sanity as well. So I have one of these up, I have some of the magnet, I have that dude, so that's gonna be good. So we're gonna clear that. And I'm going to go toward the left. Because we started to clear on the left, so we're gonna try to finish that side. People were saying a lot at the beginning that you have to kind of go in circles, right, when you progress, and I think most of the time it does not really worth it, it feels to me. Because it's still slowing you down, basically, so. That's good. We have oh, come on, I want the fuel. I want the unlimited fuel. There is not much to clean, but you know, that's better than nothing. Oh, that was okay. That's my bad. So how to waste your unlimited fuel. I have a lot of magnets, so I don't really care. I'll get all of that stuff. Anyway, I think I have one here, right? So I'll go back to the right. Oh, let's do the campfire first. That's free. We start to burn some fuel, right? And it's like level 14. So what is really important again here is level 15. Because you get 5 beasts and you get 5 items. Then, you know, if you really want to take it chill and don't bother too much about playing too long, that's, you know, 15 is great. But you still get 3 beasts per level, so you can get a bit. If you push, you get a lot more chances to get your skins a bit sooner. So that it's because I had the shield, right, where I could take 3 hits. And that removed a lot of health, so I guess it's not counting as a hit, it's counting as a, I don't know, unavoidable damage or some kind or something. But I clearly had the shield and that, they did not care. So magnet, so I might get the next furnace level. I'll just get the bomb as well while I'm collecting everything. get that as well. And then take the last beast. Okay, I went straight back into it. So let's be safe, let's go center. You should have a teleport kind of thing, you know? On cooldown or something, like a boost, a speed boost or something. It's like, I want to go back to base. Leave me alone, you know? That should be a thing. So we are just missing 2 snowmen. There is one on the right that we'll get. One snowman here, of course. Even that, it's really little fuel right from the snowman. It gives a lot of coal, but so where do I miss something? So let me collect that. I think that's max, so I'm not gonna get more. So probably top right. Yeah, somewhere there. It's probably right and top right. 2 spots I didn't do a lot. That was 1%. So let's do right. Still missing 1 snowman and 1 box, and I don't have anything on the map, so okay, so that's good. The snowman I don't really care about. That's not really worth to. So level 14, so 15 is what we really care about. So we got 2 of these somehow, I guess. No, it's because it's 2 stars, okay. So let's do that. Then let's do 6. So we try to do both level 7 before the end of the day. So I should have went for unlimited first. You know, that's pretty cool, right? You have rockets, you have unlimited everything, plus you have some chests. So that's the best level in the game. And you can mess up like I do, like you have enough time to do everything. I think it's just the free fuel maybe that you don't have a lot. I might have, missed a bit of free fuel. That's not much spent. So 10 beasts, sorry, 10 beasts. So it's a lot of things. That's really, really good. Let's see if we're lucky. Let's see if we're lucky. And how much? We have 5 minutes before we need to check the missions. So we got 5 new items, right? And a lot of... That's a 3 star, that's a 1 star. I mean, we got 1 star and 2 stars, so it's not really rare items we got, but you know, we got quite a few new things. I'm just doing like polars on the other city quick. But I kind of need to wrap up the daily task as well. There we got some rockets. I did not use rockets yet. I can start to use 1 or 2 rockets per level to help myself a bit in the beginning to scout the maps and everything. We're gonna get that in a few. So we are at 29. We got 2 chests. And these are not super exciting, but... And we got 60 of these. I never use the 100, so maybe we'll accumulate 200 to see. I don't think it changes anything, but it's gonna be fun for once. I did not do my intel on that. Let's do them in between very quick as well. I think I burned 200 stamina cans to kind of unlock the beast and stuff. I had a bit over 1,000. That's probably how much it cost to do Polar Terror the other days and to do the beast on that day to collect like all the how they are called, all the breads, right? The energized bread for the city skin ranking. I even missed that I need to do my contribution. I start to get quite a few of these, so that's gonna be nice. Maybe we can do a pet. That's 300k. So maybe we can do one level of a pet. I'm really looking forward as well to do like the 50k gems mission to really unlock a lot of chests. To really get some of the alliance. I don't know for you, but I don't have enough alliance tokens basically. I'm burning through too many. Even if I'm ranking very well in alliance mobilization every time, I'm like top 3, top 1. Oh, and we have the bear on the other city as well. Okay. Let's do a bit of all the maintenance before we wait for the refresh of the missions. I don't need to do anything with my formation, just need to be lucky. But I don't think I'll progress. I've been what, a month and a half since I pushed, nearly 2 months. So it's kind of a pain to not clear anything else. So that we do later. That we wait a bit, that we keep doing. I'll go on the farm very quick. See where we are. That's not finished on my farm, so I need to see if I have a bit of intel missions to do. No, I'll do some of the... I'll send some of the marches then. There are a bit of... Oh yeah, I need to check my intel. Okay. Let's do that very quickly. Let's send 2 or 3. And then we go back. Yeah, we go back here instantly. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. If you do a farm, do it on another account, I guess. Same email is kind of a mess to swap. If I don't get a training task now, it starts to be the point where I'm just collecting my troops and waiting for tomorrow to get other ones. So that's not good. So let's do 29 minutes again for the timer. Not the benefit of being a R4, right? You time the refresh, you refresh for yourself. That I'm gonna keep not for tomorrow but for the day after. That I'm gonna use some tomorrow. Some of these I'm gonna burn some, because I'm gonna burn 200 days, so if I can get some of these 5-day speed up mission, that's gonna give me a bit of points. I'm not gonna buy the 1,000 points mission there. No, that's not worth it. I don't think so. So we're good. We've done what we wanted. I'm gonna keep my march joining. Do I have my auto march set up properly? No, I have set it up to 1 like a noob. But the issue when you basically change it, right? When you want to keep some marches for yourself to do your own rallies and you forgot to swap it back. And let's go. So we are level 16 and we need to get that chest to level 7. And actually need to do bear. Wow, there is only one. Like that alliance is dead. Like it's a bear trap 1, there is one dude doing a rally in 2 minutes. Oh, is that possible? Is that possible? Well, 80 people alliance on a state that, 40 days. And there is like 3 rallies for bear trap on bear trap 1. So I'm gonna use one as well. So all I need to find is that. So I can get the camp easy. Are we lucky? Are we lucky, chat? So no, we're not lucky. It's a bad item. I think this level, I forgot. I think at some point we really... I won't do that work. It's not really interesting to me, but I think we will have a map of all the levels, and I'm pretty sure there are some similarities in terms of the amount of rockets. So if it's a map with a lot of rockets, for example, like you play a bit differently, right? You are hunting for rockets, you're not carrying everywhere, you go straight. You go from rocket to rocket, you're not using yours because they might be, actually wasted because they might land towards another one, and there is a lot of min-maxing you can do and optimization, but you need to map out every level and see if it's consistent every time or if they are random. And if they are random, like which parts actually the same, are similar. I don't know why I struggle tonight. So we're halfway there from the furnace, so that's not too bad. Let's pick that up. And that corner is not really clean on the bottom left. So let's do the rocket very quickly while we get the... Let's get to the middle. I was not on it. So we have some good stuff up top, but we are running low on fuel. So that's 1,000 fuel. So we might, might do 16. Maybe we do 17, but I'm not sure. Not sure we have enough. That part was a bit messy, so let's clear it while we are here for the chest. And I think we got what? We got the survivor, so that's really good. 10% clearing area, the chest, and then we need to find the buster boost that was around the corner, which is here. That's gonna go perfect with that. Gonna aim straight toward the rocket as well. Get the So we got the other 4-star items. So I think there are only 2 4-star items per collection. So that's good. That's pretty nice. If we got the rarest one, the rest should be a lot more straightforward. So we miss 1 snowman, 2 chests, so that's not super important to be honest, but let's do the... Let's do that, that's really important. A lot less fuel used. We'll do the deer and then that'd be it for that. Yeah, we got all we need here. That should be good if I manage to put him in the corner and to... That we'll get it later, so we push forward. Get the rockets. And then the level is more or less clear. We just need to find the chest. That's a decent reward. Yeah, we are 94, so we don't really care about. We got the chest actually. We found it. So securing 50k XP. Like XP at some point, if you manage it well, you can max all generation, no problem. If you do your arena, your exploration level. Like it feels that on my farm I'm behind because I did not play for a month, so I never managed to max all heroes, but with my main I have no problem at all. Without the gap I think that will be okay as well. No holidays, no vacation allowed. Oh, I missed the rallies. Let's retreat, let's take a break. So we have the jacket level 7, so that's all we wanted because the next one need to be level 5. I don't like to start snowbuster levels and not finish them because I tend to forget. So with the collection, oh no, we are missing level 5. There are 2 level 5, not level 4, so we are missing the rare ones. So that's pretty bad. The 4 stars are actually not that rare. We are nearly at 100 in the chest. And we got 60, so let's do one by one. Let's see what we can get today, because I'll stop for now for the for that event. We'll do, we'll wrap up the stream. Chat is a lot more quiet. I'm a lot more tired as well, so I think we got some good ones. We'll see after. I'm kind of going through them quickly. I've seen some new items, a lot of resources, but I don't really need resources. That's pretty like at that stage of the game, like having an event giving you 1 book, like that's terrible. I really think that's terrible. I think they should really fix that. So we got only 1, so that's not that good. 1 star. Where am I with my backpacks? Do I got some fuel in the backpack? So I got some rockets, so that I'm gonna use later. Let's use that. I don't like to have them hanging around. It's always better when it's, you know, it's on my gear. So we got a lot of VIP points as well to use. We're gonna spin the wheel. That's gonna be 300k VIP points. We're gonna get 350 VIP points. That's gonna be 175 spins. So that's gonna be a decent amount of shards. It's gonna be a decent amount of shards to work toward the meteor. Gonna take me a few times to do that, but it's gonna be a good progress. It's gonna be very nice. Okay, a lot of messages. So here we still have that to do. We don't even have a march. That's really weird, right? We have very little amount of rallies going on and all of my marches are out. So I guess people are gathering and there are not that many people available. So that I'll check later. It's R5 stuff. We have a lot to punch. That's really good. We are ranked 11. We still have a lot to punch like everybody else, I guess. But today it looks like we are ranked 9, so that's okay. That's all of that is complete. All of that is under control. Let's check. Let's start to wrap up the accounts. Hey, my Lady of Heaven, they unlocked on the main account. No, not at all. Not at all. Sadly, not at all. I'll love if they did. I actually have no idea about the rate. I should try, should try to ask customer support. Sometimes they give some kind of information. I actually never try to ask customer support, but I should try. I don't have access to VIP customer support, so that might not be as good, but yeah, we did the 70 tickets are collected today, like stamina. They call it the trek supplies. 70 trek supplies, and we basically I thought we will be able to unlock what's her name, Agnes, because we were like 350 out of 1000 on day 1, and we unlocked the other one, but we did only 300 points, but we started to unlock the other 2 as well. So we kind of reviewed all of them one by one, kind of see what they're doing. It's all on Discord. I have a summary of that, of their skills, but it's a bit crazy. You have basically one for bear, which is the first one, then the other one is kind of intel mission, mystery badges, stamina kind of lady that buff all of that. The third one is like arena. He buffs your damage in arena and rewards in arena, and the last one is like rally leader kind of hero. It's like lethality, health, defense, attack, rally capacity, march capacity, like the. So it's like 12 pets in 4 heroes more or less. They are actually like for the free to play, they are buffing rewards a lot more than pets, to be fair. That's a lot more interesting for free to play players. So we're gonna take one of these before going to bed. That's more points, because I'm not gonna do much more here. Stamina, I'm not gonna spend my stamina. But we cannot get more supplies today, so we cannot really progress further today. But I might accumulate, like I'm saying, I might accumulate 100 of it, and I will stream again on Thursday. I'll try to see if that's possible. I'll accumulate all I can. Might need to use 10 or 20 myself while off stream, like trade supplies to do some events, I guess. Let's call them events. And then Thursday I'll try to see if I can do a stream to push on the punching, because I need to punch a lot the dudes, because I'll have spent the gems and push on the gems, which will be VIP points, VIP wheel as well. So we might do like a VIP wheel punching the dummies, and Dawn Academy kind of stream Thursday, like middle of the day UTC. No, it's actually quite decent for free to play. Like you have one hero that buffing XP component you get from bear, and the same hero is buffing as well. On top of buffing XP component, it's buffing Essence Stone you get from bear. On top of doing more damage, so you get more. No, you don't do more damage, but you get more points for your damage. So you can quickly. I think you can easily get after a few weeks between 15 to 20% more points on bear, which is a lot. Plus you can get 3-4 XP component, the purple one, so 100 XP plus 3-4 Essence Stones. I think that could take a few weeks to get that as a free to play. If you focus on that, and I think that's pretty good. And then the second one, more intel missions and more mystery badges are really to that interesting. Like you get more mystery badges per day doing your daily missions, plus you get some free refreshes. So and none. Usually 50, 20, 30, right? And somehow you want to have your infantry heroes first. I'll put some light because it starts to be very dark. I don't realize because for me it's been changing a bit. I'll come back. Might see me a bit better. So yeah, 50, 20, 30 is usually the best. There are some other options, but you need to know what you do. Like some rally leaders could be 60-40, for example. Some people prefer 60, 10, 30 as well. But 50, 20, 30 is kind of good enough. It's working for most people. It's great. It's better than 30, 33, 33, 33. It could, yeah. It could for... I did not test it a lot, but we've seen Alliance use it, but it's often on like stronger player. On rally leader that have actually, very good stats for their lancers and infantry. But we've seen some people using it, we use it a bit as well. I just did not really analyze it a lot, but when we talk about it with a few people, when we look at a few matches, it looked like really good in certain scenarios. I mean, these so weird. People are on a dead alliance with their Furnace 10 accounts on stage 4, stage 6. But whatever, if people like it, that's okay. So my family wants to watch me live on YouTube. It's like I have 3 family members asking me for my YouTube, so I guess they're having a call or a party or something. Salut. So that city is sorted for tonight. That's okay. We've done all we could. Everything else will be tomorrow. Let me wait 16 sec, 15 sec, just in case. Just in case, but I don't think, yeah, it's crap. It's crap, so let's refresh. Let's wrap up on the farm. I did not do arena, but I don't care. So what do we have to do here? Where are we? I'm not gathering. I'll let the march for the rallies if people need to. I'll gather on my main instead, and let's do some arena quickly. So you can skip your arena. You probably know that, but you don't have to patiently wait. And you don't want to hit people of your state and your alliance if you can, if you're a kind person. and last one. So that's sorted as well, nearly. I'll just click on all the things you need to do before you go to bed. Collect, click, use. Then that will be it for today, I think. Let's burn some of these. We get new task in 8 minutes, so that I need to be on top of that. Did I complete my... Yeah, I thought I missed that, right? It's not a good time to punch, so we're not gonna punch. We're gonna punch another time. See, that's, you know, that's my farm. I'm doing nearly on the beast, and that's not really working. So let's burn some gem. This event is really giving you a lot of gem. That's really cool for free to play. Because that's not many gems for spenders, but for free to play it's a lot more gem than usual. So that's really, really cool to help with VIP and stuff. Okay. Shut the island and we're good. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's it for today. I'm thinking about what else to do, but we've done the expert, nothing more for until tomorrow. So I think the next room will be Thursday. We'll do 100 exploration, see what we can unlock. By then we'll have many spenders that give us some information, so I'll try to work on the guide on Discord, on the written guide, to kind of start to have things in my head clearer. And I might record by the end of the week like a first video guide, but what to focus on is, you know, for free to play is kind of like pets, is what's giving you a buff and to your income, like on the island, you know, as well. So it will be the first pets here, the first 2 heroes, maybe a bit of the third one for the experts. So, you know, these are giving you more food, more stamina, more whatever. So that will be kind of the same spirit, and then you do the stats later at the free to play, and then as a while it's kind of the opposite. You will want to rush hero that boosts your stats a lot more. The extra sandstone, the extra little things like are not that much for what the spender get, basically. What the spender buy, it's actually very little. But for free to play, it could be, you know, up to 1,000 sandstone a year more. So that's, you know, that's decent. That's decent when you are maxing the first heroes. Then Snowbuster, we managed to get to level 7 and 5. So that's, you know, that's what, floor 17. So I'll collect some more fuel, so we'll see, depending on the timing of the streaming on Thursday. Either I do a very long one and we do a lot of Snowbuster, we do a lot of gem spinning the VIP wheel, we do a lot of Academy of Dawn, and we do things like that. Or I don't save everything and, you know, we do a shorter one. So I need to see a bit what's possible, but that will be it for tonight. Thank you very much for being here. If you have any question that could not answer today, you know, you can go on the Discord, the link in the description. That's really, you know, there is a lot of information as well. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here. Consider subscribing. That's really helped the channel. That's really important. Whoever you watch on YouTube, just subscribe to their channel. That's really helpful for them in all, in more ways than you know. Basically, that's just the game of YouTube. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Good night, good evening, good day. See you soon.